Hey guys, getting my camera loaded now. You're gonna see my ugly face here in just a minute. Hope everybody's doing okay. Hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. There I am. Hello everybody. Hey Frank. Hello Eric. You guys are early. Thanks for coming by. So how I'm going to do this is a live stream. I'm also going to I apologize for the lengthy comment in the announcement. That's okay. I like lengthy comments. They give me something to read, and I like any comment, even the negative comments. The point, you know, the reason that they took the time to write, they took 5 minutes out of their day. I have no idea what that noise was. Okay. The fact that they write those comments, and it just makes my day because they took the time to get on my video and do that. So anyway, I'm going to try to turn this into a video also. It's going to be a live stream. I'll turn this into a video, so I will probably edit this down afterwards and put this out. Sorry, I'm getting some weird notification. Give me 1 second, guys. I think I... Okay, yeah, it's doing... Stand by for a second here. Let me see what that is. What's going on? Huh. Okay, sorry about that, guys. This weird notification going off in my headphones from my computer. I have no idea what it is. Everything's working fine, so we're just going to keep going. So let's start over. I'm going to try to edit this down and turn it into an actual video of me answering some questions about me, 7 Days to Die, console, the Fun Pimps, Telltale. Hey, Scritty, what's up? I hope I say your name right. I've said your name like 15 times, and I hope I get it right. If I don't get it right, please tell me. Gritty123. So thank you for being a channel member too. You've been a channel member for like 3 months now. So thank you so much. That goes really far into helping me make these videos. How was the writing? The writing was awesome. I have some more pictures to put up on Twitter and YouTube. I haven't put more up. Basically, if you guys know anything about Colorado, there's a place called Grand Junction, Colorado. That's where my dad lives. I live in Missouri. I live in Kansas City, Missouri. Hence the, where's it at? Chiefs logo right here. Yes, that's right. Okay, perfect. So I live in Kansas City, Missouri. Go Chiefs. Yay. My dad lives in Grand Junction, Colorado. So I flew out to see him, ride some motorcycles with him, do some four-wheeling stuff. It was a blast. The weather was perfect. Last year when I went out there, it was like April, and it was freezing, and it sucked. This year was perfect. My bike broke down on the side of a mountain. We decided it was elevation that was causing some fueling issues getting through the fuel filter, but it took us a long time to figure that out. So we were broke down on the side of the mountain. Didn't get eaten by a Bigfoot or bears. So that was nice. Was able to make it back safely. It was fun. That was in Ouray, Colorado, where we broke down. So that was it. I'll never forget. I bought a magnet from Ouray, Colorado, and that's on my fridge, and so I'll never forget. Never forget Ouray, Colorado, breaking down at about 8,000 feet. So that was pretty fun. So anyway, like I said, I'm gonna try to edit this down to me answering some questions. If there's some good questions on here, once I get through all the questions, I'm gonna jump over to comments on some videos. And if there's a good question I can answer by jumping into the game and just answering it in the game, I'm gonna do that. So I will switch over to the Xbox. I've never live streamed the Xbox. So that might be interesting doing that. I know there's a little bit of delay in the Elgato software, so I might just have to get rid of my camera because my voice and my camera will not be synced. So I might have to get rid of my camera when I do that. Pics were beautiful. Thank you. I got some more to put up. I just haven't yet. I got back Monday at 11:30 p.m. and we're back to work Tuesday. So I've been back to work editing videos. I had a whole bunch of videos waiting to be edited and all that stuff. So let's jump into let's go to my YouTube. I had some questions on there. Let me go to my post here, and I will answer some. Let's go. Where do we gotta get a community? Where is community? Thought I would have had this pulled up already. Here it is. So I made a post about this, and I said, hey guys, if you have any questions you want me to answer, I can answer them. And a couple of you put some, and this is from the actual community post. There's a few on there. And actually from you, Scritty123, one of your questions, I thought there was another one too. I swear like this deleted, I think YouTube's deleting comments. I really do. Did I take any vids while riding? I didn't this time. So I bought a 2 years ago when I actually rode my motorcycle from Kansas City to Grand Junction, which is like 16 hours. I bought a knockoff GoPro camera. It wasn't a GoPro because I figured it'd fly off my helmet. I want to spend $300 on a GoPro just for it to go. So I bought like a $50 wannabe GoPro off of Amazon. And I got some really good videos of it going up the side of a mountain. There was one where I was coming down a mountain and a semi had overturned because their brakes probably overheated, I'm assuming. And I got a video of them sitting like overturned on the mountain. And it was really cool. I still got it somewhere. I'll find it and I'll post it on, I don't know if you follow me on Twitter, but I'll try to post it on Twitter. I don't know if I can post it on my YouTube channel too. I make videos. You think I could do that? I'll post it on my YouTube channel. So anyway, I got to Grand Junction, and Grand Junction is 15 miles from Utah. So one of the days we went out to Moab, Utah and rode. And it's just all desert and the speed limit's 80 miles an hour. So we got out to, once I got into Utah, the thing just blew off my helmet, the $50 camera. So, but I was able to save the videos that I took. So what kind of bike do you have? That's wicked. Flipped semi. I don't use Twitter. I don't recommend Twitter. I barely use it. I'm so bad about posting my videos on Twitter. I mean, I don't recommend Twitter. I think it sucks. The only reason I don't mind using Facebook, but I don't know. Twitter seems to be what all the cool kids use. Let me fix this. This is gonna drive me nuts. My picture, my little Spartan dude, is way too big. There we go. It's blocking out some of the chat. There we go. That's gonna drive me nuts. What the heck was I talking about? This is why I don't do live streams, because I don't know what the heck I'm talking. Okay, so you asked what kind of bike I have. I have a Honda NT 700. I'll post a picture on my YouTube about it. It's a 2010 Honda NT 700. If you know anything about Hondas, you have the Goldwing, which is the big one. That's the big granddaddy. Then you have the STs, which is Sport Tour. It stands for Sport Tour, ST. And those are the 1100 and 1300 models. I have the NT, which is the smaller version of the ST. I have short legs, so smaller is better for me. I have 3 followers. 2 are sisters. I have like, I don't even know, and I'm not trying to sound popular. I have like 1,100 followers. I don't know hardly any of them except for you guys. When I was first starting my YouTube channel, I was trying to build through Twitter. GL 1100, GL 1000. Okay, that's a good bike. Okay. So my dad had a Honda ST 1100, 1998. That's what I rode out there. It's similar to what I had, and he also has a Harley Street Glide. I only use Twitter for updates from games I follow, like Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves is fun. I've been thinking about doing some videos on Sea of Thieves, but I don't have any friends. You got to have friends to play Sea of Thieves. You can play solo, but what do you play on Xbox? I take it, Eric. Maybe I'll get your. I need to get your. Do you play on Xbox, Eric? Tell me, and I might write down your gamer tag. Okay. What the heck was I? Who said that? Eric said that. Okay. I'm trying to keep up with these. Okay, so first question from Scritty. It's from the YouTube community post. What's your first name? What type of work do you do? So let's start with that. What's your first name? My first name's Kyle. You guys can call me Kyle if you want. won't give my last name out because and I'm not trying to sound super secret agent and style and all that. It's really not. I'm not a secret agent, anything like that. I do work for the federal government. Um, the contract that I do is top secret, so I'm not really allowed to, talk about it, especially on a YouTube channel or on Twitter and stuff like that. So, not that my Facebook account or my Twitter account is linked to my job, but a lot of my coworkers know what I do. I have a YouTube channel and stuff like that, and I think some are subscribed. So I just rather not divulge. But I am a federal employee. Been in law enforcement for about 13 years, so I'm on the law enforcement side. I was a deputy sheriff for like 6 years, and then that's why I like doing the sheriff series a lot. It kind of brings back old memories of being a sheriff. And then I was a city cop for about 5 years. And so my next series might be trying to do. I'll just tell you guys. You guys are all my followers and stuff. So what my next series, what I'm thinking about doing is a random gen world, but I cannot make a base or have a home base until I find the police station. So each night I stay in a POI, kind of like a Ramblin' Man of Glock. I do the Wanderer. I haven't done the Wanderer in a little while, but kind of like Glock does Ramblin' Man. It's going to be Ramblin' Man until I find the police station. So I'm basically an old cranky police officer that has to find his old police station. So that's kind of my that's what I'm thinking about doing is Ramblin' Man on Xbox. This is gonna be on Xbox, and then until I find the police station, then I can make a home base. So if I gotta fight a horde on day 7 and I haven't found the police station, it's gonna be wherever I am on day 7. So that's my next idea for a playthrough. Oh, where you guys are just going crazy on me. Yeah. Okay. What is your I don't have a pen and paper. Shoot me your gamer tag somehow. Or whatever. Or can I just I want your gamer tag. I'll add you. Sorry, I'm trying to read the comments. I am getting way behind on this. No idea what Sea of Thieves is. Sea of Thieves is fun. It's a pirate game. It's an open world pirate game where you sail these ships around and stuff. It's really cool because literally you have to do all the sails yourself and the steering wheel. And you can have 4 people. You can have 1 people. You got to fight skeletons. And I suck at it. I usually just try to ram somebody's ship and piss them off until they blow me up. And that's usually what I do because I'm pretty horrible at it. Awesome job. Thank you, Adam. Yeah, I enjoy it. I mean, about the only job I've had since I'm 22, so that's all I've really never known. I thought your name would be Steve and be some computer guy. Okay, if I was a computer guy and then I had a YouTube channel on the side, that would be like 60 to 70 hours a week of being on a computer. So I think I'd be burnt out pretty quick if I was a computer guy. I really do. That'd be a genius idea. Thank you. I came up with it myself. I mean, I love Ramblin' Man. That's one of my favorite series of all time. I love that. So Green Hell series. I have Green Hell. Yes, I'm thinking about doing a Green Hell series. I did the Infected, and I kind of wish I have another episode recorded, but I kind of let it go. I got caught up in making these tutorials and stuff, but I have the Infected also, which is a lot like Green Hell. I like Green Hell, though. I really want to make a Green Hell series, so that might be my next series. Have you done a mini bike video? I've been watching a lot of your videos, and they make me more interested in 7 days. I haven't done a mini bike video yet. I'm getting there, because that's literally, in my opinion, the #1 thing to build is get that stupid mini bike built. And you're hunting for mechanical parts, you're hunting for engines, all that and batteries. So yeah, I will make a mini bike video. The best advice I can give on the mini bike if you're new is, you're gonna find engines, you're gonna find batteries. They're gonna be lower levels. So just keep finding them, keep storing them. When you find a wrench, get mechanical parts. You're going to need, 20 mechanical parts to make the workbench? And I think you need 10 to 20 to make the mini bike. I could be totally wrong. So you need a bunch of mechanical parts, and you get those from chairs, filing cabinets. I got 28 from the stupid gas pumps, passing gas. So if that tells you anything, get them from the gas pumps. I love the Infected too. I loved it. Very, very complicated. There's a lot of shit going on. I mean, excuse my language, but mini bike schematic day 2. Oh, that's awesome. Mini bike day 2. See, I found it in the Sheriff series. I found it on day like 5 or 6. The mini bike schematic, which in the series before that, season 4, it took me like day 20, 25 or something like that. I mean, I think I rated 3 Cracker books. I mean, I just about wrote the damn book myself before I was able to. I was like, Jesus Christ. So, no, that's awesome. Curse away. If there's any kids on here, I'm sorry. I have kids of my own. They sometimes watch my videos. That's why I don't curse a lot. I try not to, because then they're like, well, Dad says fuck, and all that. So, is the Forest. Yes, I love the Forest too. I have that one too. I haven't played it a ton. I want to play more of it. All these games I want to make series of. What are the 2 games I just downloaded today? So I got sent. What the game was it? So a developer sent me an email about a game, and the only reason I was even going to do it was because, let me see. I'll just pull it up real quick. The only reason I do it is they were going to give me free keys, and if I can give you guys free keys, I'll freaking do it. I mean, if I can, and so let's see. I forgot what it was already. Yeah, I don't know. I'll think of it later. I'll tell you guys. I don't want to sit here and look for it. Yeah, if I can give you guys free keys, I will. So, the other one was, I just saw it in my email. And I get all these keys from these developers to do this. That's the thing with having a YouTube channel, is they start sending you these keys, and it's like, I don't have time to play all these games. The Last Farewell, I just got a key for that. Looks really cool. It's kind of 7 Days-esque. So that, I have a key to make some content on that. I might. If I can get some free keys out of the developer and give you guys some, I will. That's going to drive me nuts if I don't think about it now. Let me look real quick, because I got it right here. Is it this email here? There we go. Myth of Empires. It's a multiplayer kind of game. Myth of Empires sent me a request to do some content. It's not paid content, but basically I'll make some videos. I'll give my 2 cents on it, and they're going to give me some keys to hand out. So yeah, if there's any chance I can give you guys free games, I will. So, let's see. Too overzealous to do a concrete mixer by day 14? Absolutely not. Go away. I'm really bad about doing the cement mixer, because on console, they aren't freaking civil engineers. They're not structural engineers like they are in PC version. PC version, they're all structural engineers. They'll find your weakest block that you forgot to upgrade to concrete, and they will attack that one block. Console, they more go to where you are, which I think is more what zombies do, in my opinion. They're going to go kind of where you are. They're going to kind of hover around. If real life zombies, I don't think they're going to be structural engineers. So that's why on console, you don't see me upgrading to concrete very much, because you just don't need to. You need a way to be able to attack them. You need to be up high. You need to be a way to rain down arrows on them, in my opinion. So that's why I focus more on looting and making arrows and finding ammo and stuff. I've had a lot of requests for people to have me start building, doing like a massive build, stuff like that. I suck at it. I'm not symmetrical. I don't make perfect squares and circles and stuff. I don't make these giant castles. I just don't have patience for it. And half the time I put a block in the wrong spot and it falls down on my head and I die. So it's like looting and stuff. But no, day 14 Cement Mixer, go for it. I mean, once you get into the day 100s and 200s, you're gonna want to. I mean, you're gonna want everything concrete. I mean, because they will destroy your base pretty quick. Took me to day 52 to find Spike Club. Was my scavenge skill just not high enough? Yeah. The way I understand, and if anybody knows better than me, correct me here, but the way I understand Xbox is you can find pretty much anything day one. You can find the mini bike schematic day one. You can find the Spike Club day one. But the level of Spike Club you're going to find is going to be a crappy one. It's going to be a level 1, level 2. So that's when you put points into Quality Joe. Quality Joe's is going to raise the level of that item that you're going to find. So now PC, when you get into PC, you're not going to find decent weapons until your game stage is higher. So correct me if I'm wrong, but it took, okay, so my season 4, day 25, I found a mini bike schematic. The Sheriff series, I found it on day 5. So I don't think scavenging really does a whole lot to it. I don't think. I am getting way behind on these comments. Zombie obsession. Scritty has a zombie obsession. Okay. In your opinion, how long realistically do you think Fun Pimps will take putting out the new 7 Days to Die? Oh, if you had to put a gun to my head, I'd say 2023. I'd say the very end. If I were the Fun Pimps, I would put that game out right before Christmas 2023. If it doesn't come out Christmas 2023, then I would wait until Christmas of 2024, because that's when everybody's going to buy it, is Christmas time. If it's going to Game Pass, which I kind of think it's going to go to Game Pass, the new game, then I could see it maybe going a little earlier, but I don't know. Hey, Adam, how are you, man? Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. The tip you gave about cobblestone instead of cement was a game changer for me. I mean, I don't know where I came up with that. I feel like I've used cobblestone all along. And I had some guy in the comments say, you're not supposed to use cobblestone. You're supposed to use whatever. Flags. I don't even know. He corrected me. And I'm like, dude, this is what I've done all the time. I don't know. You can't make everybody happy. But Christmas 2023, next year. I hope. I remember them saying that they wanted bandits in the game before it went gold. That was their goal. They wanted bandits in the game. And they wanted the drone. The drone's a janky POS right now. The drone has a lot of work to do. So maybe Alpha 21 is going to bring a lot of that stuff. I hope. Because I would love to be playing the updated version of the console. The console version. But I love the console version. You guys heard me say this before. I love the console version. I love the looting system. I love it all. I get really bored with the PC version very fast. I'll play it for 10, 20 days. I get kind of bored. I don't get bored with the console version. It's the first 5 days of the console version are such a freaking challenge, no matter how high level you are. It always is. It turned out to be a 5x4. See, that's me. I can't make anything symmetrical. I see these guys on Facebook and Twitter posting these, like, they're making like the Disney palace and stuff, and I can't do it. I literally, blocks fall on my head. It happened in the last Horde night in the Sheriff. I had a block fall on my head. If you aren't great at building from scratch, maybe just show some of your favorite buildings to transform and how you transform them. Okay, I like that. To kind of go on top of that is one of the tips that I like to give new players is not so much build a base for Horde Night, but find a brick building. Like I did in, I think, Season 4. Just go to a town and find a brick building. I mean, it's already upgraded to cobblestone, basically. So, and just secure your windows, make some melee points, and come out on top. I mean, you don't have to do any building. And then you can spend the rest of the time looting. You don't need to upgrade it to concrete till about day 35 is what my opinion. But I also die a lot, so maybe not taking very much advice from me. Um, Still a strong little horde. I just laughed out loud when I finally figured it out. uh, Use the cobblestone thing too. I'm glad I could pass it along to you guys. Like I said, if you, it's a really good thing to do early game. Just dig up some clay, get some stone. You can make cobblestone, carry it around. If you got to make a really quick, hasty horde base, real quick, you've got cobblestone blocks. So I learned everything I know about this game basically from him. That means a lot. That really, I mean, that really means a lot. So hard to find current Xbox info. Yeah. Um, and I to be honest, I got lucky. I've been making Xbox content for the last 2 years, and then it hit Game Pass out of nowhere. So I've had an influx of views come in since it hit Game Pass. So the best advice I ever got from a YouTuber that was doing it way before me, and he gave me some advice. He just said, ride the waves. There's gonna be peaks and valleys, and ride the waves. And so Game Pass, he gave me some peaks, and I've had a lot of influx into my YouTube channel. Very, very thankful for that. And anything I can do, because I remember when I first started playing this game, I bought it, and I've told this story before. I'm really bad at melee. I make a crap ton of arrows. Yeah, I suck at melee too. Just wait till my next episode comes out. You guys will see. I just hate lumberjacks. I hate lumberjacks so much. But I bought this game from GameStop for like $20, and I saw it. I'm like, hey! And I remember watching the ad. Have you guys ever seen the ad that they did? It was on. It aired on TV, and it's a really good ad. I mean, it's basically like a 1 minute episode of The Walking Dead, basically. So it's really, really good. So I saw it, I picked it up, I put it in my Xbox, I played it for 10 minutes, I couldn't figure out how to punch grass, and I quit. I rage quit. I said, screw this game. I hate it, and it sat on my shelf for like a year. And then I remember I came across a video, I think it was either Cage, because I used to follow Cage a lot, and then Cage was playing the game, and I said, hey, I remember that game. And I was like, okay, that game looks kind of fun. You fight zombies and stuff. And so I was like, all right, I'll start watching some tutorials. And all the tutorials were on Alpha 16 at the time, because that's when I picked it back up. The game just went to Alpha 16. So yeah, that's how I learned. I learned from tutorials and stuff, and I kept putting out Xbox content, and I just realized there's like no Xbox PS4 content out there. And we have all these new players. So anything I can do to help, because like I said, I rage quit the game because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I had been killing it with the crossbow, except when I tried out my first exploding arrow, I killed the zombie myself. Yeah, that'd be me too. I love the crossbow, though. The crossbow is an epic weapon in the game, especially when you start getting steel crossbow bolts. I mean, it's like one-shot kill. Honestly, you guys spend a maximum 2 days for a base to defend multiple hordes. Rest of the time you loot and trade stuff for money. I usually save my money for the military gear. Yeah, that's generally what I do. I come back a day or two before the horde and then work on the horde base. And I usually get bored or sidetracked, and then I go loot some more before the horde shows up. So yeah, I agree with that. And if you guys watched my last tips and tricks video, I'm hoping he shows up in here. The guy gave me a great tip about wrenching apart light fixtures for electrical parts. And you don't have to just get electrical parts from anywhere, but you get a lot of them from light fixtures. Get some forged iron and make your own light fixtures, and then sell them back to the trader. And you basically rip the trader off. You get tons and tons of coin. Lumber smacks. Yes. They're the used car salesman of the snow biome. They just don't take no for an answer. You really found an amazing niche with the console vids. I never expected it. When I started my YouTube channel, I just said, I just want to make games. I just want to do it. I thought I was going to branch into Madden and stuff and just other games, but I don't know. I kept people kept commenting and kept saying they enjoyed the videos, and I was like, all right, well, I'm enjoying making the content, so I just kept doing it. I know, like, never use my oil, and it sells for so much. Oil is for repair kits, right? I think, but yeah, in the console version, you only use it for repair kits. In PC, you can use it to make Molotovs, I believe. What do you do with the plastic? That's a good question. I really don't know what to do with plastic in console. I usually save up a butt ton of it. I take apart all the blinds and I just sell it to the trader. Um, Anybody do anything with plastic? I know you can make stuff later game. You can make stuff in the workbench and stuff with plastic parts, but um, oil I use for what? Repair kits. Yes, oil is for repair kits. And honestly, Xbox, you need forged iron to repair a lot of your stuff. So carrying around repair kits isn't the same as PC. So yeah. Anyway, so back to what Scritty said. What type of work do you do? I answered that. What three things are essential to getting through your day? Oh man, what three things are essential to getting through my day? Oh, coffee, one. Caffeine in general. Caffeine. I gotta have caffeine. I'm a grumpy bear in the morning. Ask my girlfriend. I think she calls me Snoring Bear, I think is my nickname, but I think Grumpy Bear might be it too. Um, Caffeine, um, getting through your day. Huh. I need caffeine for sure. Um, what else? That's a good question because I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think about what I do in the mornings. I shower, I get caffeine, I go to work. Um, I don't know. Just to me, it's have an essential to your day. I always try to have a positive mindset. Uh, you got to start the day off with that. I learned that over the years. Just start positive. And if you don't start positive, restart. Just I don't know. I don't just drink more caffeine or take a nap or something like that. But a positive attitude for sure. You got to have a positive attitude and motivation. Just gotta have some motivation. Um, and honestly, this is what motivates me. This YouTube channel, doing this. I mean, this is what this is what motivates me. I've really enjoyed one thing about you making YouTube. Yeah, you stumped Spartan. You got Spartan. I feel like I'm in a job interview. Um, One thing about a YouTube channel is you gotta be good at video editing. Look at the best 7 Days to Die creators. I'll just name probably the top one, Glock 9. What does he do best? His video editing is always the best. Always the best. Now, if you watch other ones, and I don't want to say, I don't want to drop any names, but there's one that's pretty big that makes lots of 7 Days to Die content, but his videos are like 45 minutes long. And he talks and he talks and he talks, and I get so freaking bored with it. I get so bored, and I can't watch his videos. I can't. It cringes me. So anyway, where I'm going with this is you got to be good with video editing to make a YouTube channel, and I really enjoy video editing. Like I never thought I would enjoy video editing, but I do, and so just yeah, motivation. You got to find motivation. If you don't have something in your life that's motivating you at the time, then find it. And if anybody wants help starting a YouTube channel, I'll be. I wonder who this is. Yeah, I'm not gonna. There's one that screams a lot. I'll say that, and he's really freaking loud. It's not him, okay? And he's annoying too, but and I can't watch his videos either. But yeah. Have you ever done multiplayer on console videos? Idea could be doing a collab with another console YouTuber, or if you found viewers that would want to join you. Yeah. The only problem with that, and I've answered this a couple times on my comments before, but I'll go and answer it again real quick. The only problem with that is I record at weird times. A lot of times I'll wake up at 6 a.m. and I'll record before I get ready for work. I'll record my episodes and stuff like that. The only other thing is people get kind of unreliable. I've tried it in the past, and it's like you need another you need another like uh General Rufus, what's up? I know you got my face. You need another console. You need another creator. You need somebody else that knows, what it takes to make those videos and stuff like that, and takes it serious. And so that's the only problem with that is I record at weird times, and then it's sometimes hard to find people. But I've been wanting, and I've oh no, don't worry about the repeat questions. I know you didn't know the answer, so I will answer any questions at all, even if I answer them in the comments. So, but yeah, ask away, and I will do my best to answer these questions. So I didn't mean it like that. I'm sorry. Let me see. What was I saying? I want to create I have a Discord created for the console version of 7 Days to Die. So I want to release it, and I'm kind of waiting on work to slow down a little bit. Once work slows down a little bit, I'm going to release it to you guys. And so if you guys want to get in and play together, you guys can chat together. If I happen to be recording an episode that day, I might get on there and say, does anybody want to join me? Jump into the Discord and stuff like that. So I do have a plan in place to have some people play with me, do a multiplayer series. It's just, I'm waiting for work to slow down a little bit. And then once I have some more time to be able to commit to it. So great question. It is on my radar. I want to do that. And plus, somebody said in the comments the other day that they're shutting down the 7 Days to Die console servers. So I don't know. Somebody said September. Yeah, General Rufus is all over the comments. He likes to see himself type. So, Rufus here is a creator himself. So, you made some. What kind of videos did you make? Was it Dark Souls? Was it like that? I've never played Dark Souls in my life. Anybody else in here have a YouTube channel that let's see. On console version of 7 Days, if you have better parts for the bike, does it make it go faster? Okay, great question. As far as I know, 99% sure if you have better parts, it makes the bike go faster on console. On PC, doesn't matter, jack squat. But the better parts you have on console, yes, it goes faster. So I think it even uses less gas, possibly. I could be pulling that straight out of my ass, though. But the part about makes it go faster, I think that's true. I really do. I keep shaking my camera. I'm sorry about that. I'll keep my hands off the table. I enjoy dropping my 2 cents from time to time. At least you have 2 cents. I have half a cent. So, but I'll drop it sometimes. I look in the mirror when I type. That's great. You actually answered some of my questions. Yeah, Rufus has thrown in some good stuff over the last couple years. So, yeah, I can't complain too much about some of the stuff he's brought. So, and I appreciate it, man. I know I give you a lot of crap, but thank you for everything that all the tips you've given me and stuff. Honestly, what makes me a better player on console is listening to a lot of your guys' tips and applying them to my own game. So the more tips you guys give me, the better player I am, and we all get better together. So I did some PUBG Dark Souls Remastered and made it about 80% of the way through Resident Evil 7. Is that the one where they're in the house and the old lady's chasing you around? That game was scary. I think I had nightmares from that one. Yeah, and so back to the bike. Let's say you built your bike on day 7, so you have shitty parts in it. You have like a level 50 engine, level 50 battery. Once you find more parts, just switch them out. So if you rate a you rate a passing gas and you find a level 500 engine, open up your bike and just push down on the well, I'll just show you guys on push down on this one here. Just push down on it, and it switches it out automatically. So you switch out your engines. So I think most people probably know that, but if you didn't, go ahead and switch out the engines and the batteries and the basket. I don't think the basket much, but you want to check the basket for durability. Don't do what I did in season 4 and take the basket out with all your crap in it, and then it just spills everywhere, and then it despawns, and then you say every cuss word known to man. So don't do that. Yeah, that was not a good time. I don't have a channel, but I'm a loyal 70 Die console version player. Awesome. How long have you played, Adam? How long have you played 7 Days to Die? People say I have no sense. I think your Twitter says you're grumpy too. I think, Scritty, is that true? Does it say you're grumpy? I'm grumpy too, so. I got a new tip. Farming is actually kind of broken if you used fertilizer. I'm not sure I've ever farmed in the console version. It's this deer literally run out in front of your mini bike, and you just run them over, and you got 10 pounds of meat or 5 things of meat. So I don't need to plant a garden. When you have suicidal deer, you can just run them over. Yes, RE7 was in the house. I stopped playing because I got mad, and then ADD kicked in and never got back to it. That was a good game. I liked how they went back to the roots of being trapped in a house. I feel like they kind of got away from that from the very first one. The very first one was in a mansion, so. Engine, battery, and wheels that have effect on the bike attributes. That would make sense. Yeah, I could go with that. I'll buy that. I did that with the basket. I've done that before. Yeah, I was not a good day. I just about rage quit. I just about did, but I was like, okay, no. Let's make some repair kits. Let's go. I know there's a forge not far away. Let's go do that. I'm a bit grumpy. I just remember the bike in the spikes fiasco. Yes, that was a good one. Oh, I was so pissed. I think that dropped my game stage so much too. I think doing that dropped my game stage. I really do. What is the best way to find lead? Should I just start digging to find a vein or something? Can I wrench it or put something in a forge? I know you can put the lead trophies. Are the lead trophies in console? Yeah, they are. Put the lead trophies directly into the forge. I've been playing on console for 2 to 3 years. About me too then. I think 4 years for me, off and on. I remember that. Mining is interesting. If you can find the little gravel patches on console, maybe we'll jump into the game and look at this in just a second. If you can find the gravel patches, as far as I know, if you dig straight down from those gravel patches, you'll find you'll find ores. If you mine the stones from certain biomes, and this created everybody lost their mind when I said this, but if you mine the small stones, the small boulders from different biomes, you're going to get different stuff. So, and we'll check that out in a minute too. How about we check that out? We'll just see if I'm probably wrong, so I'll probably make a fool of myself, but let's make it permanent now. Dies every time. Yeah. That was, I think Dadite said that. He goes, made it, or maybe it was Rufus. Maybe Rufus. Somebody said, let's make it permadeath, and then I died 10 minutes later. So that's why I don't say permadeath anymore. So it just doesn't work that way. So the other question Scritty had on my community post was, how do you become a successful YouTuber, and where do you see the channel going in the future? How did I become a successful YouTuber? I don't. What do you consider a successful YouTuber? I don't know. Yeah, the lead rocks look shiny. Okay, so that's right. There are little, and I showed this in the mining video, my mining video. If you can find those little gravel spots, that is, I don't think there's lead in there. Is there lead? I think there's lead in there. Yeah, you can mine lead from there, and you can also lead, what's the black, coal. Coal's the other one. So lead and coal. No, it's nitrate powder. I'm sorry. Nitrate powder and coal you get from the gravel things. My God, I'm confusing the hell out of myself. I use a lot of ammo because I suck at melee. Brass is the bane of my existence. Okay, Scritty, I've had this question posed to me a zillion times. What's the best way to find brass? What is your best tips to find brass? Because this is the biggest question I get. And frankly, if you watch me play enough, I drop a lot of brass. I do. Is there a certain trick that you do to get a lot of brass? Can you only find rare ore like iron, gold, diamond, and other rare ore from the desert? Because that's the only place I found it. I don't know. That's a good question. I think you would find it anywhere. But I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe somebody on here can answer that. I've only mined the little gravel patches. See, that's what I mine. If you find those little gravel patches, mine those. Go straight down the bedrock, and you're going to hit a bunch of stuff. You'll find the ores, and once you find the ores, mine them all. Just go in a big circle or a square, mine them all, and then keep going down. That's how I do it. Okay, back to Scritty's question. I'm all over the place. Successful YouTuber. It's always been kind of a dream of mine. I always liked, I like talking to myself when I play games. So I kind of figured, why not record myself doing it and just see what people think? And I was blown away when I posted my first video and it got like 1,000 views or something like that. I'm just like, holy crap. Like, people are watching this stuff, you know? And then you just learn as you go. You kind of learn different tricks. You post a video and then somebody says, what's that loud clicking at 3 minutes and 50 seconds? And then you go back and and you're like, oh my God, what is that loud clicking? Holy crap, what is that? You just make mistakes along the way and you fix them and you don't do the mistakes again and you take feedback. I think what a lot of YouTubers struggle with is taking feedback from their comments. I use a lot of ammo. I just want to make sure I don't miss these comments. One of the biggest things I see is when somebody gives them negative feedback, they want to get on there and fire right back to the person. And what you have to remember is that person took time out of their day to watch your video and time out of their day to type something out to you. So take time out of your day to respond to them and respond nicely if you can. And take the context of the comment. Like, I had some lady that got really mad at me about, there's a sound effect I put in my video and it was really loud. And I went, and it was like 5 months later that she commented. So I went back and watched them like, well, that was really loud, you know? So, but I learned from it, you know. I'm just like, hey, I'm sorry. You know, that was my mistake. I'm not going to fix it because it's already posted. You get plenty of iron, lead, coal, and nitrate powder when you have steel pickaxe. Yes, and miner 69er and grind small nodes. And all those stones can go towards concrete. Yes, steel pickaxe is amazing. You get into safes that way. So you just find a lot of brass. I find a lot of brass too. So can't make the bullet tips because I can't find lead. You need lead for that. Check the trader though. You can buy those a lot of times from the trader. Bullet tips and lead. Sometimes he sells those, so keep an eye on the trader. You can sometimes find those. I just want to make sure I got something right. Okay. You can both have my lead and brass because I basically play a caveman. I kind of like that. There is a whatchamacallit. There's a series I want to do that I'm basically a scaredy cat and I have to live underground. So when the horde comes, I go underground. So I won't fight any hordes, but my base will be underground. So it's sort of a pacifist series. I'm still going to kill the zombies, but I'm not going to fight the horde. It kind of reminds me of the Romeo mod. If you guys know Darkness Falls, it's made by name Kane. Kane also made the Romero mod. I think it's called Romero, but it's a really cool mod where they take out all the hordes. So there's no hordes. All you have is wandering hordes. So every day the wandering hordes get bigger and bigger. And so but there's no hordes. There's no hordes like at night and stuff like that. So really fun mod. I've played it several times. It's a fun way to play. I kind of wish they'd bring that to console, like turn off hordes or horde every night or something like that. How to get a lot of ammo is treasure maps. Yes, you usually find like 200 to 400 bullets, and you can also find 20,000 dukes. Very true. Treasure maps are the way to go. And I've said in my videos before, if you can put a ton of points into Treasure Hunter, it saves your butt. It saves your butt. How to get a lot of ammo. Oh, yeah, I already read that one. I am not a lady. Prove it, I guess, you know. We don't know that. Actually, I think I've seen, if you go to his YouTube channel, I think he may not be a lady. Hey, but we live in a world now where you can be whatever you want, General Rufus. If you want to be a lady, you can become a lady. Well, hey, Pete, how are you? Hi, I've been playing 7 Days to Die for a while, and anyone had the game crash and lose all your stash and half of what you got. That is called the ND5 error. And welcome to 7 Days to Die. That is, if you haven't had the ND5 error, and you have now, you're officially a 7 Days to Die player. Skippy did the Romero mod. Yes, he did. He did. Yes. Yeah, Skippy. That's another one that I like. I love Skippy. So, Mrs. Rufus. Anyway, Pete. Yeah, that's called the ND5 error. There's really not a way to prevent it. The only thing I've seen people say to prevent it is don't have you can have 4 worlds saved on Xbox. And I have 4 worlds saved on Xbox, but people say not to have 4 of them saved because once one save file gets corrupted somehow, it corrupts the rest of the save files. And once your save file is corrupted, when it tries to auto-save, that's when it deletes the world. So that's the only thing. I don't know that even works. I don't know, but it sucks. It's part of the console thing. It's just one thing we have to deal with. Pete, I have had good luck with no crashes. I play on PS4, knock on wood. Okay, yeah, I got a buddy that plays on PS4. He hasn't any problem. So, but only been playing for a few months. I am a virgin in the sense of the word. And I've had it happen 5 times. 5 times! Holy crap. See, I've never had the MD5 error because I don't build giant worlds. I just don't. So, what I generally do is, I'm sorry. What generally happens to me is I get invisible zombies, and I found out how to fix those. You just have to back out of the world and reload it. I also get the zombies you can't hit, which pisses me off. Why the hell are you playing a zombie game when you can't hit the zombies? Feels like I've been robbed. You only have 1 save? I have 4 saves. And so I'm waiting for my time. Let's jump over to... let's see here. Let me jump over to Twitter. I had some questions from Twitter. I will answer those. We got some more coming up. Something similar to what you're describing happened with Horizon Zero Dawn. I cannot complete the game because something is corrupted. That sucks. That's a long game, too. Could it just have been the map regenerating a building you built on? Because I've had the same happen to me. This is the great, guys. I'm going to wake up tomorrow and going to be so motivated to play. My girlfriend is going to hate you guys. Hey, it's a multiplayer game. Get your girlfriend to play with you. I can't get my girlfriend to play with me on the game. She gets scared of the zombies. So, let's see. Where is my Twitter page? Because I had some questions on my Twitter. Let's see. Where is it? Okay, Scritty had another question. Thanks for all the questions, Scritty. You're keeping this thing lively. Does my YouTube comment question show from the announcement? Yes. You know, I don't think it does, actually, because I was just saying that when I first started, Eric. I said I knew there were some more comments, but I can't see them. My girlfriend commented on it, too, and her comment's not showing up either. So, and you had a really good question. I just don't remember what it was. So will you just ask the question again, and I'll do my best to answer it. I don't know what's going on with that. It's the community page is being really weird. You become very well known for 7 Days to Die, especially console, it seems. What other games would you like to play? Great question. We've talked a little bit about Green Hell, The Forest, Caves for Night Powder. Let the girlfriend play too. Yes. Teach her to kill zombies, Adam. I kind of hate the bow, but I am forced to do it without gun because it has bad aim and barely... Yeah, the bow does suck. You got to aim a little high. But it's such a good weapon. My favorite MD5 happened in the middle of Horde Night. Lost half my base, then had to fight Refreshed Horde out in the open. Refreshed Hordes are the worst. If you don't know what a Refreshed Horde is, it's when you back out of the game in the middle of the Horde. So from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. or 6 a.m., however you play. If you back in, it refreshes the Horde. So don't ever do that. Unless you just want to fight a Horde again. We watch horror movies and vampire stuff, but she can't get into the zombie stuff. I don't get it. Just tell them they're vampires. I mean, they look like vampires. My wife only lets me play twice a week at most. Rufus, you got to put the big boy pants on. You got to put your foot down. Really don't do that. I don't want to see you get divorced. Oh, God. Get ready for a wall of text copy paste. That's okay. Let me look at it real quick because I have it pulled up. Let me just see if let me put that in front of my camera so that can be seen. The Gabe just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, Gabe. Let's see if I can see the comments. Yeah, they're not showing up. Weird. The only thing I can do is maybe go into the studio and see if it let me see if because sometimes YouTube will block the comments, and that pisses me off that YouTube does that. Let's see. It says 2 comments. Okay. Oh wait, actually, I take that back. No. Let me see. Yeah, for some reason they got deleted. I don't know why. Let's go held for review. Let's see if we got held for review. Nope, there's nothing in held for review. YouTube deleted the comments. I'm sorry. My comment is too long to post here, I guess. Never mind. Dang it. I'm sorry. Can you give me the Cliff Notes version of the question? Because I'm sorry, I can't see it. Unless you just want to comment on it now and see if it pops up. When I try to change my pants, other stuff happens. 20 of us watching, don't forget to like the video. Yes, Scritty. What she said, like the video. That's great. Please. I really appreciate that. I'm usually not mad about that. I usually have to change my pants because stuff happened. So, not stuff that's about to happen. So, usually. For me, surviving is easy because we put spikes on the bottom floor and they don't even try to get up. They broke the stairs, so it's too easy. Yeah? Somebody wants me to do a pit base in the Sheriff series. So, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do a pit base. Let's see here. Geez, my bad. Yeah. Guys, give it a like. Thanks for the likes, guys. I don't expect it. You guys don't have to, but I do really appreciate it. So let's see what else we got here. Let me move my camera over just a tad so it's not. There we go. Resubmitted to the announcement. Okay, I'll go there right now and I'll see if it's there, sir. I guess I'll give it a minute. Let's see, newest first. It's so weird that that's not showing. Okay, so while that's loading, let me go back to Twitter and see what Scritty, she said, what other games do you want to play? So we talked about The Forest, Green Hell, Another one I'd like to do is I'm a huge Elder Scrolls fan, so I'd love to do some Elder Scrolls, um, Morrowind, Oblivion are amazing games. I'd love to do Morrowind and Oblivion. Skyrim's okay, but Skyrim's just so everybody did it. Everybody played Skyrim. If you guys want to see Skyrim, I'll do Skyrim. But Morrowind is probably one of my favorite games of all time. Um, Thank you, sir. Thank you for loving my vids. Like the video or else. Yes, I will cry. I will cry. I need a good day 28 horde base. Uh, you can watch some of my videos. I just recommend finding a brick house and throwing some trap doors up and wait for them to come to you. That's what I do. Um, Let me see. It is like taking forever to load this. So Morrowind. I'm also a big Fallout fan. Fallout New Vegas is one of my favorite games of all time. I'd love to do a Fallout New Vegas series. I'm also a big Mass Effect fan. The only problem with Mass Effect is they have so many cutscenes. So, you kind of have to sit back and just let the cutscene play, which is fine. I don't mind doing that. I just don't know if people want to watch that. So I feel like Fallout and Elder Scrolls, you can kind of branch out and do your own thing. Morrowind is and I'm not talking about Elder Scrolls Online. I'm talking about what was the game that was on the original Xbox, Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. One of the greatest games of all time. Day 28 horde base. Go upstairs, destroy ladder. Yeah, or just take out the stairs. Let them come in if you want. Fallout New Vegas. Yes, I love Fallout New Vegas. I know it got released with a shit ton of bugs. Um, and I'm Eric. I'm still not seeing your comment up here. So I have no idea what is going on. I really apologize for that. I don't know. It's a YouTube thing. It's nothing because I don't have any restrictions on my comments, so I have zero idea what that is about. Any games you guys want to see me play? Anything you guys want to see me play? I've listed some games that I want to play. I'd like to get back to The Infected. The Infected was fun. There's been a couple games sent to me. I know I mentioned these before, but there's a couple games that got sent to me by developers. So Borderlands would be a fun game too. I love Borderlands. Talking about Fallout New Vegas. Apps. Eric's comp disappeared in the okay. Uh, what is your opinion on Ark? Uh, Elder Scrolls Morrowind. All right. I like Arc. I do. I'm also making 7 days a die content. Now, I would, but okay, guys, stand. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Can you guys hear me? Sorry about that, guys. I had a let me get this be right back thing going here. Okay, cool. Sorry about that, guys. I have all this stuff hooked in. So I have an external USB little jack thing that I had my mic and my camera plugged into and my mouse. And it was cycling itself in and out. So that's what was going on. The mic was cycling itself out and my mouse was too. So I was trying to come over and fix that crap. But every time I did, my mouse would like cycle itself. So yes, I'm sorry about that. Hope he didn't lose his stash when he crashed. I didn't crash. My stupid USB Amazon tech, made in China stuff. Oh my god, I gotta go back and read your guys' comments. Okay, I'm going deaf in my old age. I'm sorry, Scritty. Okay. Oh, Eric finally posted the question. Okay, I think I understand how XP works. But I wanted to run it by you. It seems that you gain XP from killing zombies and naturally increasing skills, like blunt weapons. Bladed weapons, mining, tailoring weapons. For example, I see a lot of videos that say you get XP from mining, but it seems to be only gives you XP, not mining itself. Oh, okay. So the actual act of mining. That's a good question. I'm trying to think if the actual act of mining gives you XP. Um, I don't know. I'm trying to think. I think it does. Mining ores gives you XP. I know that. I think it's an action skill, so it's going to give you XP. Any type of action is going to give you XP, and so mining would be, what would that be? That'd be tools. So your mining tools would go up. That action skill would go up. What is Adam saying? Everybody's laughing at Adam. Oh boy, I better look. Now he isn't even here. Yeah, yeah. I'm not a boy. See ya, Adam. Thank you for hanging out. I'm sorry for the technical issues. Seems like every time I try a stream, I have some type of technical issues. So somebody mentioned the Forest. Sons of the Forest sequel this year. That looks good. So mining skill increase do give XP. Yeah. So if you're mining, let's say you're mining a stone, you're mining lead, it's going to give you XP. It's going to mine up the minings, the tools XP, the tool skill. I think it's mining tools or whatever it is. And you kill zombies, it's going to give you, blunt weapons. It's gonna raise that. Then you can put points into Pummel Pete. I got 3 more questions when I get these kids to bed. Yeah, a lot of people want to see me play the Forest. I guess I could do that. I could play some Forest. I would. I'd totally be. I saw somebody mention the Forest. Okay, we already got that one. Okay, I think I'm back to being caught up with comments. Okay. Holy crap! That's what happens when I lose it for like a minute. I get behind on comments. You guys are just letting them flow. I appreciate it. Birthday traps. Birthday traps. I don't know what that is. I must have missed that comment. Okay, let's jump over. Let me see if I have any more questions to answer on. I think I got them all done. Okay, so what I kind of wanted to do was maybe read some comments from some people. There's some good questions in there. There's some good, there's some pretty nasty ones in there. So I think the best thing to do is to start reading some comments, and I'll answer you guys' questions live here. And let me see, where's my content at? Let's go to videos. Okay. Yes, the hole needs to be 6 feet deep. Yes, bleach with work, but fire is better. And no, you haven't seen them since they got home from school. I don't even. Am I a part of something? Am I a part of something going on? Like something from Breaking Bad or something? 6 feet deep in bleach? Oh, the views and opinions of Spartan 85 does not reflect the views and opinions of YouTube or I don't want to get sued. So I played on PS4. I've never played but watched a lot of the Outer Middle show. Play it. Wish I had it for PC. You may have answered this already, but do you have any other 70 Days series in the works? Okay, great question. And thank you for Cindy. I know you've been in here for a little while, so I only got to say hi to you. So hi, Cindy. Thank you for coming in. Luke is planning to do with the bodies. Okay, hey, that's Luke's department. He's in charge of that. He's in charge of the bodies. Okay, so I kind of mentioned my next series, Cindy. And let me see what what's your opinion console maps. They have been Alpha 20, Xbox One here, Pete. Don't forget to buy a dog or cat. Okay, so okay, so my next series I'm thinking about is I'm gonna start off as I'm basically a police officer. I woke up in my underwear. I'm pissed off. I need some caffeine, all that. But I cannot build a base, a horde base or a home base until I find the police station. This will be in a random gen world, so it's not going to be in Snavisgane where I can like uh, just go straight north to the police station that's by Periston. No, it's going to be a random gen map. So each time that I find a POI, I can only stay there one day. It's kind of like Ramblin' Man until I find the police station. So once I find the police station, then that'll set up my horde base and I'll stay there until I die. But I have to find the police station. If I find it on day 5, I'm great. If it takes me 40 days to find it, I'm going to stay in 40 different POIs until I find it. So that's my next kind of idea. I've been tooling around with some other ideas too. Let me see. Sometimes, I kind of went back to Feral. I'd like to try Feral again. I feel like I got kind of shafted on Feral because I started off in the snow biome, so I didn't have much of a chance. So that kind of sucked. Adam has a body for Luke. Okay. No build, no hatch. Oh, so are you saying I can't put a hatch? I can't put a hatch in the POI that I stay in? Ooh. So should I do no upgrades to the house? Is that what you guys are saying? No upgrades to the house that I'm staying in? I kind of like that better. Ooh. I like that. So no hatch. Okay. Officer Spartan running around in his drawers. Yeah. Oh, I know. I just the sheriff. I wanna run the sheriff for a little while longer. The only problem I get bored with Navisgane. I like playing Navisgane for like 7 days, and I get bored with it. So I really want to go to random gen. So I don't know. We'll see how long the sheriff goes. Glad I got a chance to stop in, but they'll have to put kiddos to bed. Catch y'all later. All right, 10. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Even if it's just for a few minutes, I really appreciate it. Thanks for all the support too. Angry Sheriff. That's creative, yeah. Well, he's pissed off. He woke up in the snow biome. He's on his boxers, and he's got these used car salesmen chasing him around, trying to talk to him about his used car warranty. So I'd be angry too. Feral went way wrong. Yes, it went really bad. I started off. If I didn't start off in the snow biome, I think it would have been okay. Because lumberjacks are just so hard to knock down. They are so freaking hard to knock down. But that's kind of where that might be my next series. I have a couple other series in mind. One was a kind of a ranger. You play as a ranger, and you have to basically find. I think it's called the info center, but I call it the ranger station. So you have to hold down the ranger station for as long as you can. That's a good one I've thought about. I'm really liking knives, so it may be just a straight knife guy series. Somebody wants me to play a pacifist series. I don't know how you do that in 7 Days to Die. There's zombies trying to kill you. I don't know how you're a pacifist, but somebody wants me to do that. For Angry Sheriff, you must drink coffee immediately wherever you find it. I like that. And beer. He's a beer drinking sheriff too. I like lots of beer. Angry and confused, naked and cold and afraid. Ass hurts. Why does your ass hurt? I guess the lumberjacks had their way with you. And there's a line of lumberjacks chasing you. Oh boy, the things we could do with that. Okay, I'm gonna read a comment. This is from. I'm gonna start with my last console tips and tricks video. Number 3. This is from Eric. I think Eric's in here still. He said, I'm on day 54 of my first playthrough Xbox, and I'm learning a lot. A tip I would like to give fellow beginners. Kills with spiked traps don't give you XP. I spent my first 3 horde nights hiding in fear, and really cheated myself out of some XP gains. I recommend setting up a simple 3x3, not 3x4, as we talked about. Farm fence, wood fence, white picket fence, doesn't matter. Surrounded by 7x7 fence. You had to type this on the computer. Oh, here's my cat. Hang on. You want to say hi? There's my cat. There's my YouTube partner here. Her name's Mia. She likes to get up on the window that's right behind my desk. So everybody say hi. You want to read this comment with me? Okay. Giving freedom to the club or bow them. If bodies pile up with, they will climb the... Okay, this is getting really long. Anyway, I think the gist of this is you don't get XP from traps. And I think Glock 9 had that in his G9 taco truck thing. He's not getting XP from all the trap kills. So, say goodbye to the cat. There we go. There she is. She might get back on my desk in a minute. Run boy run. Combine the pacifist run with multiplayer. Ooh. You have me laughing all by myself. All by myself. Oh, that's great. Pretty kitty. Yeah, she's a pretty one. She's about 4 years old. She's a rescue. She was homeless, so I try to spoil her as much as I can. Try to calm the zombies by talking to them. Let's see how far that goes. I think the pacifist run just means you can't have any zombie kills on the scoreboard. Okay. I don't know how its pacifist world would work. I guess you just gotta avoid the zombies all the time. I don't know. I just don't know if that's for me. Braden Twerkman said this. Finding a wrench day one is so crucial. Being able to wrench leather office chairs is so nice for early game because it gives you leather for your first forges and it gives you mechanical parts for your workbench. Absolutely perfect starting tool if I had to choose. Absolutely. If you guys didn't know, you can get mechanical parts from the leather chairs. And you get lots of leather too. Like traps don't put it on the scoreboard. Yeah, traps. So you could use traps. So it'd be like a traps playthrough pretty much. Okay, I could do that. Not ashamed to admit I had to back out and change the settings to never run on a horde night just to save my pasty behind from the undead. Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I like the way zombies come at you like they just want a kiss. Okay, so back to Luke's comment. That brings me, I want to say something. And I feel like a lot of people get this way with games and anything, but this game is meant to play however you want. So if you want to play with only walking zombies, then fucking play with walking zombies. Like, I mean, then do it. But people get on there and they're like, whoa, why are you only playing with walking zombies? Why, and then people get so mad about that. But like, this game is meant to be played the way you want it. And that's what's great about it. That's what's great about 7 Days to Die. There's some people that only like the loot. And that's kind of me. I like to loot and kill. That's me. Some people get on and only want to do creative and build these massive structures. Kind of like Minecraft. Some people only get on Minecraft and want to build these massive structures. And that's what's great about it. It's sort of like Minecraft. If you want to be creative, you can do that. So there's nothing wrong with that. And a lot of people get on here and you see it on the Facebook groups and you see it on, sometimes they shame each other for like, oh, you're not a real player. How many hours do you have in the game? I have 1,000 hours. I'm like, oh, that's great, man. But like, I bought this game to play how I want. I play this game however I want. So great on you for doing that, doing the settings and doing that, because just have fun. That's what this game is. It's meant to sit down and have fun. That's what this game's all about. So does running over zombies with bikes add kills to the scoreboard? Oh, that's a good one. I don't know. I run over a lot of zombies. And if you noticed in my bike on the Sheriff series, it doesn't like to run over zombies. I usually stop and they smack me and then I start bleeding out. I can only play with walking zombies. I'm not fast enough for running zombies. Old school zombies don't run. Yeah, I mean, look at all the different movies. I mean, The Walking Dead, the zombies are so slow, but then you go like, uh, what is that? Some of the other zombie movies, I mean, the zombies are fast as hell. So yeah, I mean, let them walk. Who cares? I compromise with walking zombies by making them harder to kill. Some dude tried to tell me not to comment on one of your videos because I wasn't 100% certain how to assemble a chainsaw. See, that's what I don't get. Like, people get so mad at each other on here. Like, I mean, you guys can say whatever you want on my comments. I don't care. I don't care. Um, I appreciate every comment you guys give me, and I know I'm sometimes not the fastest at responding. I really try to. Usually, what I do is when I'm going to bed, I'm laying in bed, I'm on my phone, and I'm going through all the comments, and I'm trying to respond to them. But I don't even know how to assemble a chainsaw. I really don't. I've only bought it from the trader. I've never assembled a chainsaw. So, how do you assemble a chainsaw? I really have no idea. You do it in the workbench? I mean, hell, I don't know. Great tip. The nail gun does not need nails to be used to build and upgrade. Yes, very true. Do you need nails to kill the chickens? Isn't there a kill a chicken with nail gun challenge? I guess you don't need nails, I guess, for that. Last time I checked, this was Murica. Yes. Our forefathers made this country so we can say whatever the hell we want on YouTube videos. So, and play however we want on zombie games. So, damn it. Yeah. I'm not a true 7 Days a Night player because I haven't had a base wipe crash. It's true. You're not, you're still a virgin because you haven't had an MD5 wipe yet. No, I'm kidding, by the way. There's people that's played hours and hours and hours upon this game and never had an MD5 wipe. So, but once you do, you will be pissed off because it will happen at the worst time possible. You finally put that last block on your castle and it's all nice and shiny and you're about ready to take a screenshot of it to show all your buddies and then poof, there it goes. To shoot nails, yeah, you would need nails loaded. Okay, so to kill the chicken, you need nails. But to upgrade your base, you don't need nails. Okay. That's how the zombie apocalypse works. There is a virgin among us. You will feel like you've come home and been robbed. Yes. All right, let's read another comment. This one's from Alex Grinter. Rinse the yellow light, smelt the yellow taps off sinks to get brass. You gain XP and various skills staying in the menu. So in workbench, had you stayed in the workbench, meaning me, had you stayed in the workbench as lights were crafting, your science skill goes up. Works approximately 6 of lights to get level 15. So if you craft 60 lights, you get to level 15 to unlock chem station. So that's a good tip. If you're crafting something in the workbench, you have to stay in the workbench to gain XP for that. And he also said to smelt yellow taps. So the yellow taps on the sinks, take those apart with the wrench, maybe, or the mining axe. I don't know. One of those two. Take those apart, smelt those directly. Don't scrap them. Smelt them directly in the forge. Great tip, Adam. There is a virgin. You will feel like... Okay, yeah. My comment got a heart. Somebody gave you a heart. All right, aquatic poultry. I really like that name, aquatic poultry. Is that like a swimming chicken? There is a cave in Nava's game with a cement mixer. I believe it's in the southern part of the forest biome. Okay. Anybody ever been there? I know there's a cave. I know there's a cave by the trader in the burnt forest. Or is it or maybe that's in the forest. There's a trader near the road. He's on the road, and there's a cave just north of him. Is that where the cement mixer is then? While the X100 skills can be earned naturally, are there certain skills you would recommend pumping up with your skill points earned from levels because they are just that helpful early? Okay, so I got yelled at by somebody once because I was dumping my skill points into action skills. So let's say blunt weapons, that's a skill point, or mining tools. That's action skill. I got yelled at for dumping points into that. You shouldn't do that. You earn that by action skills. Blah blah blah. So I still do it because I do what the hell I want. I don't care. But the ones I like to dump points into are blunt weapons, of course, and weapon crafting. If you can dump a bunch of points, if you're about ready to craft a new, let's say you're about ready to craft a new spike club, and you have 5-10 points in, you throw those points into weapon crafting, and you're gonna make a better. I mean, that's pretty common sense, but you can do that. Scavenging's not a bad one. I think what else? I know weapons crafting is the big one I kind of put points into. Because everything else kind of levels up pretty fast. I just pumped 100 points into armor crafting and heavy armor. Okay, that's a good one. I don't do much with armor. I probably should. I look for houses with brass lights on the front door. I call them brass houses and take them apart. That's a good one. That's how you find a lot of brass. Honestly, books are very useful in getting your skills up for some things. Yeah, you can sell books to reading them, but you read them. That's one thing I do. If you ever watch my videos, I read every book. Even if I know it, I read it because it takes your levels up. And you don't get that much money from the trader, and it takes up inventory space, and I just read them. It takes up all your levels. I just lost all my guns, food, and craft equipment. The furnace, workbench, distillery, all gone. I think someone must have turned up with a van. Oh, damn. Somebody just burglarized you, man. That sucks. Let's see. Or you can just fill the output with your wood when crafting one item, and so when you get back into the workbench, it drops the item into your inventory and you get the XP. Fill the output of the workbench with wood. So you fill up all the output spots. Fill them up so the thing has to go into your inventory. That's a good tip. I like that. Dang. I wish I was that smart. I just don't think of these things. I do what I want. Hey, yeah, write that down. That I'm gonna make that a shirt. You gonna buy it, General Rufus, if I make that a shirt? I dump points as much as possible into Sexy Rexy. Yep, I got angry running. Yeah, once you get Sexy Rexy to like level 3 or 4, you can run the entire map left to right, east to west. I mean, Sexy Rexy is... So that's a good one to throw one into. That is a good one. Last question. I have an anvil for the forge, but I see there are 2 other potential tools I can add to the forge. What are they, and how do I find them? Okay, one is the calipers, and one is the tool and die set. I don't know that I've ever found those 2. I think you got to make those. Somebody else in here might be able to answer that, but I think you got to make those in the workbench, and then they unlock other things. And the calipers might unlock electricity, which they took electricity out of the game for console, so somebody might be able to pop in and answer that. Try the hardware store. Do bears poop out your remains on permadeath series? Well, since it's a permadeath series, I can't go back and see if he did poop out my remains. So I don't know. Does a bear poop in the woods? I think that's the question we need to ask. Does a bear poop in the woods? That's the first question you gotta ask. What came first, the chicken or the egg? Buy them at a trader is what I'd say. You can buy them and store them when available. I know calipers is for rocket casings. Okay, so you may use the calipers for rocket casings. I've never made rocket casings. I just usually find them. Let's see what else. I always put calipers in tool and die. but I have no idea what the tool and die actually does. I have no idea either. I usually die before I get or rage quit before I get the chance to even get into that sophisticated stuff. Tool and die is for bullets. Okay, there you go. That makes sense. Bullets or bullet tips? That's the question. Because I thought you made bullets in the workbench, right? Oh, but it goes. Does it go in the workbench? Or it goes in the forge. The tool and die set goes in the forge. So what are you making in the forge? Do you mean bullets or bullet tips, Cindy? Well, hello, welcome, Rizzo. I always put calipers. Thank you for coming in. Uh, Welcome. Yeah, it's a crazy house. I am just answering questions as fast as I can. So I lied. One last question. Do you get the sexual Tyrannosaurus reference? I guess I don't know that I ever really have. Um, Explain it to me, I guess, because I'm pretty shallow and I live in a cave. I know T-Rexes have short little arms, so uh, forge for bullet tips. Okay, that's what I thought. So you need the forge for bullet tips. So you need the tool and die set for bullet tips. Okay, I always have two forges set up in my base. One with the anvil, everything for crafting, and the other I put some stone and cement fill. I will do that too once I get later in game. When I'm really banging out the cement, I will do that too. I sub, just never seen a live. I don't do a lot of live stuff. I'm hoping to do more live stuff. I am hoping to. I would love to be able to record some episodes live and then put them out later. I'd love to start doing that. My work schedule, once it calms down a little bit, I'll probably do some more live stuff. But I haven't had I've had a lot of new subs lately, and I've been trying to just have a chance to talk to you guys, introduce myself, all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of why I wanted to do this, and just kind of for bullet tips and casings and brass cartridge. Although I've never crafted a bullet in 200 plus hours. I don't craft a lot of bullets either. I very rarely craft them. Usually what I do is I go to the trader, I buy bullet tips, bullet casings, and gunpowder, and I just craft them from the trader. That's usually what I do. I get enough bullets that way. So, yeah, that's usually what I do. Sexor Tyrannosaurus from the original Predator movie. I haven't seen the original Predator movie in a long time. So, yeah, sorry. I don't watch a lot of movies. I don't. I'm thinking about watching The Outer Range though on Amazon. I've heard that's really good with Josh Brolin. I'm not pimping that show out, by the way, so I've never even seen it. So I'm thinking about watching that. That looks really good. Doesn't YouTube do that automatically? What did I miss? I missed something. Make bullet tips? Does YouTube do that? What does YouTube do, General Rufus? I don't know. I'm lost. Doesn't YouTube do that automatically? Yes, recording live and putting vids out. Doesn't YouTube do that? Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. So I got no subscription. Mr. Messy just subscribed. Yeah, so what I mean by that is record it live and then edit it down. So it's not like a oh god. So it's not like an hour long video. I like to condense my videos down to like 20 to 30 minutes. So I'm not sitting there like staring at, trying to answer questions the whole time. Squatchy, hi. That is my girlfriend, and she has the greatest name ever. You're right, Scritty. Welcome to the welcome in, Squatchy. That's the greatest name ever. Oh man, that's funny. That's right, Eric. Jesse Ventura said the line. Jesse Ventura said it? I freaking love Jesse Ventura. I love Jesse. His show he did on was it called Conspiracy Theory? I think. That is like the greatest thing ever. I mean, if you told him that, like, that mural on the wall in the Denver airport led to like a secret portal to hell, and Jesus's little brother was down there eating donuts, he would believe it, and he'd be like, "Oh my God, yes, you're so right," and he would just go on about it. He would believe anything. But I love it. I love that. I just love it. He gets like so, it just, yeah, this is so funny. Couldn't get into Elden Ring, but Elden Ring, is that Dark Souls? I don't even know what the Elden Ring is. Is that Dark Souls? I just saw a news article that Elden Ring lost like 1,000 players or something like that. Everybody stopped playing it. You have 2 videos, the full live stream, and then a shorter version for those who don't want to see the whole stream. Yes, that's correct. And that's what I would do. I would post up the live video, and then I would edit it down to the actual episode. So I would like to do that at some point, but like I said, I record a lot of my episodes really early. So yeah. So, oh, thank you, Rizzo. Super fan. I was a super fan of 15 and 16 on PC. Used to play on Midnight. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. Just started watching your videos. How can I tell what version I'm on? Started playing in 22. Are you playing on PC or Xbox? Or a PS4? What are you playing on, Steven? And welcome to the chat. Thank you. If you're playing on PC, you let that go. Who can tell me what that's from? I'll give you bonus points for that. It's a game I want to play on my channel, and what my name is based off of. It's not based off of the Trojan Spartans. It's based off of this game. Xbox. You play on the Xbox. You are on version, it's called Alpha 15.2, I believe. So the PC version is currently in Alpha 20. So it's the most up-to-date version, but it's a totally different game. Halo, there we go. Hey, Eric got it. That's from Halo. It's from Halo multiplayer. That is like my very first, like, I don't know, great experience playing. I mean, I played Mario and stuff like that, but Halo was the game that like really, I don't know, grew my love for video gaming. So, oh, I see. Version 1.18. Is that what you guys are talking about? Yeah, I don't know. It's Alpha 15.2. So we're in Alpha 20 right now. We're going into Alpha 21 pretty soon. So that's what Alpha the console is in. So there is when you log in, when you first connect your Xbox to the internet and you play Halo, it will do an update. As far as I know, that took electricity out, that update. As far as I know, I don't know. I could be making that up, pulling that out of my ass. Halo 1 pistols are OP. Yes, they are. Halo 1 pistols, you could literally play the entire game on Legendary with Halo with pistols. They were so freaking awesome. So yeah, I freaking love that. I love Halo. And I haven't played Halo Infinite yet. So I need to play it. I haven't played Halo 5. Halo Reach is probably one of my favorite. Halo 2 was great. Oh, crap. Thank you, Skirty. Thank you. I'll let that go. That's long. I like it, though. Thank you, Skritty. That means the world to me, guys, that you guys would do that. And I'm looking to do a giveaway pretty soon. I'm going to post some stuff in my videos, but I got some gift cards I want to give out to you guys. So maybe some Xbox gift cards, maybe some Steam gift cards and stuff like that. Some Amazon gift cards too. So just to say thank you guys for just being the greatest community ever. So is there really only a few alphas left to be released on PC? Yeah, I would think so. Xbox 7 Days a Night Alpha 15.2, yes. Alpha 15.2 is Xbox 7 Days to Die. Pistols made my friends mad at me. Did you ever want to play Alpha 20.5? Yes, I do. Hydrate. Yes, I'm trying to hydrate. I got it. Let me go back to Luke's question. I think they want to go gold by Alpha 22, I think. So 2023 maybe, 2024 they want to go gold. The drone, I think they expected the drone to be a little more polished by now. And it's just not. So I don't know if that's going to set them back a little bit or they're going to take the drone out. I don't know. Do you ever want to play Alpha 20.5? Yes, I love playing Alpha 20.5. And I'm going to go into something here real quick. Let me see what the next comment is. I'm going to go back to your question. Thanks so much. I've learned so much from you 2 years ago. You posted a video, said you hated the game so much, but it survived 3 moves from you. I kind of still hate it, but you definitely made me want to continue playing. Yes. Okay, so let me go back to the problem with Alpha 20 and everything is every 7 Days to Die content creator is making that. So when I put those videos out, everybody else is doing it. Cage is doing it. Skippy's doing it. Glock's doing it. Cap's doing it. Jawoodle's doing it. Guns, Nerds, and Steel's doing it. And then you have 1,000 other YouTubers that are just trying to get up there and they're making content and it's just, you just get washed away. There's nobody else. There is a few other people. There's hardly anybody else making console 7 Days to Die content. So that's my niche. That's where I'm at. I love doing it. So I'm going to stick there for a while. And then when console goes gold, I'm in a good spot. So, Steven, yeah. So I kind of mentioned that earlier a little bit. I bought the game at GameStop for like $20. Tried playing it. Got murdered immediately. Hated it. Didn't even know how to get plant fibers. So I just threw it away. It sat on my shelf for like 2 years, and then I remember watching some videos of like Cage and Skippy playing the game, and I'm like, that looks kind of fun. It was like Alpha 16, and that's when I put it back in, and I started playing it again, and I was hooked ever since. My first world, I think I died 30 times. I don't know. I went to day like 95, but I learned the game. That's how I learned the game. I just kept dying and dying and dying and dying. So thank you. Thank you, Rizzo, again. My gosh. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Rizzo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 7 Days to Die plays 125 frames per second on my 1080p on my 3. Good Lord. You could like hack into NSA with that rig. Holy moly. Halo and GoldenEye were the best PvP originals. GoldenEye, oh my god. Still better choice being released before Arc 2 on PS5. GoldenEye, showing my age, understandable. 38 here, played GoldenEye with 3 friends. GoldenEye was, I wouldn't mind going back. I wouldn't mind making some content on some GoldenEye. I bet I could find an emulator that plays that. I love GoldenEye. I remember getting the N64. You get 4 controllers, and you plug them in, and you with all your friends, and you just play GoldenEye. Oh my god, the memories of GoldenEye. Same for Halo. We used to get the original Xbox. I used to go to my friend's house, and we'd have 3 Xboxes, and we did the link cables. And I'm really dating myself saying link cables, because the PS1 had link cables, but you got link cables, and then you played against each other on Halo 1. You played multiplayer, but it wasn't online. It was just through a link cable. So great memories of GoldenEye. Oh my gosh, I can't tell how many hours I played that game. Just set the bar for first-person shooters. I mean, really set the bar for first-person shooters. My God, 360 Ti. Mine's a 1080. something like that. I don't know. Mine's a 1080. I got it posted on my YouTube. What is mine? I'm terrible with. I know I just changed out my RAM. I give myself a pat on the back. I did change out my RAM. Um, let's see. What is mine? So I run an Intel i7 4770. NVIDIA GTX 1050 is what I have. And it runs 7 days to die just fine. I did finally upgrade my RAM. I was running 8 gigs of RAM. I bumped it up to 16 and it runs just fine. I'd like to go to 32, but I think I got to upgrade the motherboard before I do that. So mine's an older rig. But it runs great. It runs every game I want just fine. LAN parties were the best. Diablo 2 mini LAN. Oh, Diablo 2. That's another good one. I didn't play Diablo 2 as much, but I did play some Diablo. Do you enjoy competitive games like what is Valorant or Call of Duty? Is Valorant Call of Duty? I enjoy Call of Duty. I enjoy Fork Knife. I guess Fork Knife just went to split screen, I think. I like playing them. I probably will never make content because there's just so much of that out there. And I don't like making content that I wouldn't watch myself. I don't like watching people sitting there playing Fortnite over and over and over and spawning in and doing Call of Duty. It's just not my cup of tea, but I love playing it. I will play. Halo, I love playing Halo multiplayer. What's the other one I played? Battlefield's okay. That's all right. I tell you what, a game that I played is Easy Red 2. It's on Steam. That game is a blast. And it's kind of janky. The graphics aren't the greatest, but that game is cool. If you guys ever get a couple bucks on Steam, check out Easy Red 2. It's a really, really fun game. GoldenEye was the OP first shooter. Thanks for all your help. Absolutely, Steven. Thank you for coming in, and I'm just glad that I was able to give you guys some help, because like I said, it was just 3 years ago. I was in my underwear in this game, punching grass, getting murdered by zombies, cussing out the freaking world. So, and it's great that they put the game on Game Pass. I'm so glad they did. Now people are just able to try the game for a couple bucks, that $10 a month. Now you can try it out and see if you like it instead of having to find it, at GameStop for expensive or something like that. I'm only running a 1060K on a, oh my God, I can't read that, Z with 16 gigs of RAM. Okay. I have no idea what the hell that stuff means. 16 gigs of RAM, I know what that is. That's basically the lungs for the computer, but 16 gigs you need for 7 days to die. It really, with the new cities in Alpha 20, you need whatever you call it, more than, if you have 8 gigs of RAM, you're gonna get stuck in the cities. They're not gonna load, all that stuff. Let's see. Been a while since I caught one of your live streams. It's been a while since I've been on a live stream, Ghost. And hey, thanks for coming in. Ghost has been on my channel for a long time. Let me see. I mean, back when I was probably in season 2, I think you were on my channel, and you have some uploads too, don't you, Ghost? I think you've done some uploads too. So, but no, I thank you for being a part of my channel for a long time. I'm trying to think before, if you guys have been on my channel for a long time, I kind of took a break for about 8 months. I took a break, I hiatus, I had to regroup. So I kind of got burnt out. My equipment I was using, I was literally recording my episodes in a closet. I had this little closet off from my bathroom, and I had my, I would record on this little tiny TV. I had a little laptop, a little old nasty Toshiba laptop that had no internet to it. The internet was fried, but I was able to load the Elgato software to it on a USB stick. So I loaded it on there, and there's my cat. She's meowing. I loaded it on there, and I would record my episodes in a closet. There was no airflow. It was hot. By the end of the episode, I was sweating, and it was just. I kind of got to the point where I just wasn't enjoying making content. So I was like, let's take a minute. Let's regroup. I took about 8 months off. I got new equipment. And I'm glad I took the break. I really am. Because it really refreshed me, and kind of, I got a nice gaming setup now that it's really comfortable. It's not in a closet anymore. So yeah. And the mic I was using, I mean, it was an Amazon mic. It picked up it'd pick up like your neighbor's fart. I mean, it wasn't the greatest equipment. So, where am I? Been a while. Okay. Yes. Thanks, Adam. Slappers only. Yes. Spartan, have you gotten the Needy Immortal achievement? Needy Immortal. What achievement is that? I think my achievements are turned off because I usually leave cheat mode on. I usually leave it on. And the only reason is if I make tutorials, I have the cheat mode there. So I don't know that I get achievements. Tell me what the Needy Immortal achievement is. I don't know what it is. Absolutely, Ghost. I just greatly appreciate you sticking around so long, man. I probably lost a lot of viewers when I took my break. It sucks, but some of you guys did stick around, so I really appreciate it. Keep up the grind. Thank you. I don't plan on going away for a while. I'm really enjoying what I have. All thanks to Squatchy. Yeah, I don't know if she's still in here. She was doing some family things tonight, so I think she just popped in on her phone. Spartan came out of the closet. Yes, I literally did come out of the closet. I came out of the closet. I might have a picture somewhere of my old gaming setup. I mean, my laptop literally sat on a basket of clothes. It sat on a basket of clothes. And if you listen to the old videos, if you go back and watch my old videos, you can hear the controller clicks. That used to drive me insane. I'd go back and I'd listen, and I would hate the controller clicks. I tried everything to get rid of those. I would play with a blanket over my controller. It just really sucked. And I finally just had to get better equipment. I got a better mic. I got better recording software. It takes time. It takes, unfortunately, money. But oh my God, all those zeros is an overclockable processor with the newest Intel board. It's a 6-core, 12-thread processor. Yeah, you can hack into NSA with that, I'm sure. So that sounds pretty good. I was the big sad. Rufus, I think you've been around for a while too, haven't you? I think you have. Were you with me before I took my break? I think you were. Ooh. Thanks to Squatchy for the patience she has. So I'm going to say this about Squatchy. I don't know if she's still in here or not, but if you guys don't know, I might have mentioned in a couple of videos, I went through a divorce, and that's kind of when I took my break. I went through a divorce. But I just want to say this about Squatchy. We've been dating for a year and a half, probably. She has been the most supportive person ever. And she encouraged me to start making content again. She really, really pushed me. Really, really, really pushed me hard to make content again. And she's super supportive. And it's just really cool to have that. And I'm super appreciative of that. Because I don't want to go into too many details, because I could go into a whole bunch of details and stuff about my past stuff and what it was like before. But having her in my corner and pushing me, and she pushes me to make content. And she watches my videos. She tells me stuff that I could do better. She tells me stuff that I do really good. And she's just super supportive. So I just want to say that about her. Nearly Immortal is like 22 days, no death. Well, I don't know that I've ever gone 22 days without a death. So I don't think I'm going to get that. I don't think I'm going to get that. Maybe. Nearly immortal, you have to you live for 1,250 minutes consecutively in a single player mode, I believe. Don't think I've ever done that. Now I'm going to have to go back and watch the first vids. Yeah, so go back and watch probably my first ever video. You can hear the controller clicks. There's some other videos out there that I had the editing software that I had was a really good editing software, but the PC that I was using didn't have the CPU to really drive it. I don't want to say what it was. Pinnacle Studio, I think, is what it was, and it's a very good editing software. Pinnacle Studio is very, very good. But the laptop that I was using just didn't have the CPU to drive it. So when I got to the parts where I sped it up, sometimes you would hear this loud static and this clicking noise when I sped it up. And I got a lot of complaints about that. And so you'd have especially people that would watch my videos with headphones on, they would be like, oh my God, you got to fix that. I can't even watch your videos. And so, yeah, hearing that stuff and having really no way to fix it drove me nuts. And so I switched over to DaVinci Resolve. If you guys need an editing software, DaVinci Resolve is the shiznit. It's free. So I love DaVinci Resolve. And I got a better CPU now. So yeah, check those out. Adapt, overcome, and achieve. Yes, exactly. You know, and that's unfortunately you see a lot of YouTubers give up when they're faced with just a little bit of adversity. I hate seeing that. Just, you know, you just gotta keep grinding. It's a grind. We're very happy and grateful she lets us come play with us. I think she would be on here too. I think she's got a family thing going on, but yeah, she's awesome. She likes to banter with you guys and stuff like that. You can get the achievement. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I only have 2 gigs of mind storage on my PC. 2 gigs of RAM. 2 gigs of RAM or... Oh, wait. MVE storage. Oh, that's the new storage, isn't it? That's the one that's better than SSD. I think my favorite vid you did was the sound glitch, and you ended up doing the montage with the cool music. Sound glitch, and you ended up doing the cool montage with the... Oh, yes! That was a good video. The one where my commentary was screwed up and I just let the whole episode play. I guess I need to ask you guys. I got a bunch of you guys on here. How many do we have on here? We have 21. So, question, and I've asked this before and I've gotten conflicted answers. Do you guys like seeing heavier editing? So what I mean by that is a shorter video, like a 20-minute video, 20 to 25-minute video with more editing? Or would you ever see a longer video with less editing and me looting like, let's say I start at a house and I won't edit at all until I'm done with the house. There's going to be empty cabinets. There's going to be lots of scrapping cans. There's going to be me chopping boxes. Would you guys like to see me riding the mini bike around the map? I try to keep the videos down to 20 to 30 minutes because I feel like a lot of people watch my videos on like their lunch break and stuff like that. So I feel like an hour-long video is harder to do that. And there's I don't like watching content where it's like a 50-minute video and it's like, oh my God, come on, like shut up. Like they talk the entire time. Like I said earlier in this video, there's a certain YouTuber out there that makes 45-minute 7 Days to Die videos, and oh, I can't do it. I can't watch it, guys. I'm sorry. I just can't. Glock keeps his around 20 to 30 minutes. And I like that. I like that window. I think that's a good window. I've been watching your recent stuff but YouTube suggested a vid of you playing with your son. Yeah, I have some Spartan and Sun stuff. I do want to do some more Spartan and subs. Summers are easier for me to do the Spartan and Sun stuff. Spartan and Sun stuff. So we might be doing some more of that. I do have a second Xbox now. I bought an Xbox Series S on eBay for like $100. It just needed a new hard drive, so might be doing some multiplayer stuff with him coming up. He really likes making content. It's just harder with school because he's got homework and stuff. He's in middle school, so. But yeah, I do want to bring my son back on some stuff. Yes, he still does play. We did some Bigfoot stuff. The Bigfoot game's a lot of fun, so no complaints from me. Always loving the content. 20 minutes longer video. I like the process. Okay. So this is what I kind of get. I get conflicting answers a lot on this. Honestly, prefer the edits. Under 30 is my personal preference. Okay. Personally, you uploading the live streams and then having the edited video gives best of both worlds. I like that. I could see that. So you can, if you want to watch the longer video. Okay. I like that. Okay. That's actually a good idea, Adam. I like that. Since you were asking for the suggestions, I'll throw this out there. Replace the head explosions slow-mo with a sound bit and a score tracker. Oh, I dig that. Okay. Damn, that's a good idea, Eric. Okay, I like that. Thank you. Thank you for the suggestion. I love the way you edit. Who wants to see everything you loot? I know. Yeah, exactly. I can't do it. That's why I appreciate Glocks and Cage doesn't really edit. He turns off recording. So that's kind of him editing. So he tries to turn off the stuff where he's just like beating around bushes and stuff. Different links fit into your schedule of the 20 to 30. Okay. Score tracker. Yes. I want to see you get robbed. Everyone wants to see me play multiplayer. I'm a nice guy when I play multiplayer. If I see a guy that needs a little help, I'll stop and I'll help him. And then he shoots me in the freaking back of the skull, probably. Probably how it's going to go. Dang, I'm still wrapping my head around the score tracker, Eric. Dude, that's cool. Okay, so I may not implement that in the Sheriff series since I've already started that, but maybe in my next series, I'm going to implement that. I like that. And a little tracker down at the bottom right. Okay, that's easily done. Easily done. Spartan, I can't take credit for the idea. Got the idea from another YouTuber. Partially Royal. He uploads live streams and edits videos for most of the content. Okay. Yeah. The only thing I know is that I know when you start loading your live streams into YouTube, it messes with the algorithm. So I don't know how. I might have to do a separate YouTube channel just for the streams, put them there, and then bring the edits over to this YouTube channel. Because I know the algorithm gets thrown way off when you have live streams and stuff like that. But I could be wrong with that. The YouTube algorithm is really about sacrificing to the YouTube algorithm gods and just hoping that they somehow find favor in you that particular day. There is really no rhyme or reason why your video gets suggested to people, I think. I meant robbed by the crash. Okay, I kind of got robbed. If you go back to season 3, watch the very last episode of season 3. I had the invisible zombie glitch. So I kind of got robbed. So watch that. I used to watch Cage, but he has too much building. He does do a lot of building. And I'm just not into the building part. I just don't... I don't know. It's just hard to... It's hard to do that YouTube video with building. It's just... It's hard for me to sit there and watch somebody build something. I like the looting and the killing zombies and like discovering things and exploring. So yeah, I don't know. I used to watch Cage. Yeah, I just read that one. Multiplayer 7 day is a must with the zombies. Yeah. Zuma does live streams on Twitch and loads them to his channel in 30-minute episodes. Isam, it's ISYM. He does Phasmophobia. He does that also. He live streams on Twitch and then loads the video to YouTube. I have a Twitch channel. I think a lot of you guys have subbed to it. I just YouTube's kind of where I'm at right now. So I don't know. I don't do a whole lot on Twitch. I need to. But I don't watch Twitch. I watch YouTube. So I kind of do what I like. So I think the live stream is recorded and uploaded in an actual video and isn't kept as a live stream on the channel, so it would only be considered as a longer video. Yes and no, because if I go to my YouTube creator page, it has a drop down for uploads and it has a drop down for live streams. So, but I don't think it'll affect it that much. I really don't. I love Cage's building vids, but you come here for something different. Keep your style. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my style. I come here for something different. Yeah, you won't see me building. If you see me build, but I usually build onto another structure. The Sheriff series, I'm gonna have to do something. I'm gonna have to build something outside of town because the zombies keep getting hung up on the houses and stuff. So yeah. Lots of people have Prime and might give you Twitch subs. Yes. Yeah. It just seems like every time I stream on Twitch, I get like 4 viewers, and it's other Twitch streamers that come and try to raid my viewers. So, but I don't stream on Twitch enough. I need to stream more. And that's going to come with my job slowing down a little bit here in the next couple months. I'm going to have some more nights free, and I'll be able to live stream on Twitch. So, hopefully, yeah. I would. Okay. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I try to use my Prime sub too on people on the Twitch. So, good to know. I'm not a content creator, so obviously I don't know the inner workings. I'm sure you will do whatever works best, Spartan. I will try. I'm still learning as I go. I mean, I never expected my first 2 videos to get over 20,000 views. I expected 20 views. And they're just, I go back and watch and I'm like, what are people watching these for? They're terrible. But I think a lot of people like to see how the first day started off. Yeah, I mean, I like that idea. Live streaming, not a bad idea. If you guys want to watch me at 6 in the morning, that's when I'll live stream, because that's where I'm recording right now. But hopefully that'll change. I'm hoping that'll change soon. Y'all and Midnight Designer were good back in the day. Editing software? Is that what that is? I've used Pinnacle Studio. I've used Sony Vegas. I tried Adobe Pro Shot or Premiere Shot. That thing is confusing as fuck. What else did I try? I don't know. I tried some cheapos that worked okay. They didn't bog down your system, but DaVinci Resolve is amazing. DaVinci Resolve is where it's at. Let's see. I am on comments still. We haven't got through a lot of comments. You guys have really kept the stream going. I really appreciate it. You guys have been awesome just with the comments. Joshua Hall, comment on one of my videos said a huge tip is to look up the Naviz game map on 7 days to die wiki page. Look for an Alpha 15 map, and it gives you such a huge advantage. I am using that in my Sheriff series. There is a map you can just Google 7 days to die. If you type in 7 days to die PS4 map, I feel like you find a better map. The Xbox isn't as popular, I don't think. So, YouTubers. Oh, YouTubers. My gosh, I'm way off. I've never even heard of them, I guess. There was a YouTuber that really got me interested. The very first one that got me interested in making content. I forgot his name. That's pretty bad. I have a bad memory. I'll think of it here in a minute. Lord Minion. I used to just watch him for fun, and I remember him playing the Bigfoot game. and I just loved it. I loved his style. I loved just his quirkiness, his goofiness, and I said, you know what? I think I would enjoy doing that. I think I would. So Lord Minion's kind of the one that got me into it a little bit, and then watching Skippy and Cage, I watched them a lot, and then of course Glock. I mean, I love Glock's editing style. You can tell that he really takes time in making his videos. He doesn't make sloppy videos, so I really appreciate that. Um, Big world, lots of time zones, a lot of Xbox content, and what might not even might true. It might even be 6 a.m. You're right. It's 6 a.m. my time. I didn't think about that. It could be 8 a.m. where you guys are. So very true. I like that. I never even thought about that. So you guys are brilliant. This is why I do these live streams, because you guys are way smarter than me. I've used DaVinci Resolve for work. Yeah. There's some movie companies that use DaVinci Resolve. You can really spend money in DaVinci Resolve. I mean, you could really go into it. I use a downloaded 7 Days to Die Navigating map. Very handy. Where do you get your music? I love the country bluegrass music. So I get all the music from, and anybody can use this music. It's the YouTube Creators Library. If you just go to Google, type in YouTube Creators Library. It's all music made by people. They've loaded it to YouTube, and they've allowed YouTube to post it, and creators can use it. Copyright free. If you guys watch Glock videos, he gets his music from there too. I found a lot of his songs on there. So yeah, you can literally go there and anybody can download them. And then YouTube, if you post a video with the music in there, it automatically gives credit to that person. So if you scroll at the bottom of my videos, if you scroll out the very bottom of the description, you'll see the credits for those songs. YouTube automatically does that. So I don't have to do that, which is really cool, and the people still get credit. So great question, by the way. Thank you, Cindy. I love what you were saying earlier about how 7 Days to Die is a game that you play the way you want, and you can play the creative scenarios. Definitely what I love about the game. I don't know how the heck Glock hits those chickens. Yeah, so that's what it is. And people that I'll just say it, people are just shallow-minded sometimes when they think that you have to play a tough guy. You can't die, and you got to craft your own stuff, and you got to all that stuff. It's just like Minecraft. Play the way you want. That's what it's meant for. That's what the Fun Pimps wanted it to be. How Glock hits the chickens, I have zero idea. I can barely hit freaking deer. He's just got that magic touch with the chickens. Yeah. Skippy used to have a song called the Whistle Song. I think it's called. Is there a way to get one of those songs as my ringtone? Yeah. If we could find it somewhere, if it's on YouTube, you just have to download it and then copy it to your phone. I don't know if you have an iPhone. An Android's a lot easier to make ringtones. iPhone's a little more locked down. But yeah, if we could find it, if you happen to find it, hit me up on Twitter, and I'll see if we can do that. I bet I can help you with that. I'm a big fan of Glock 9. Also, you and him are my two favorite. Woo! Anytime anybody mentions me in the same sentence as Glock, I don't know. It just makes me pinch myself because I'm a huge fan of Glock. I'm just a huge fan. I watch all of his videos. I've watched some of his series multiple times. Just to be mentioned in the same paragraph as him is just insane. It just blows my mind, and that is like one of the greatest comments you can give me right there. So I thank you so much. Exploding arrows on chicken and rabbits. You don't get a lot of meat from that. I agree. Aiming on console is rough. Yes, it is. And when I first started playing PC, I played PC with a controller. And so it is easier to aim with a mouse. So, but yeah, And I have my sensitivity a little lower on console to not make the screen so jerky for you guys, because if you ever watch somebody's video and the screen's really jerky, it gives me a freaking migraine. So I try to have my sensitivity on the controller really low, and that might help me. You guys might try that if you're having trouble shooting animals on 7 Days to Die. Maybe lower your controller sensitivity a little bit, your aim sensitivity. Maybe try that. I search all kinds of ways to find the ringtone. I'll look for it. I'll see if I can find it. My mission is to get you and Glock together. I don't think that's. Oh, that guy's got like 400,000 more subs than me. I don't know. He likes playing with Neebs, and you know, it's kind of funny if you watch him and Cap used to have a competition. Not really a competition, but they had the 100,000 sub challenge, and they were pimping each other out. Something happened in there. They don't really talk very much anymore. And Glock and Jawudo got into it on Twitter a couple times. So I'm not saying he might not be the easiest person to do that, but I think he's a lot like me. He doesn't have a lot of time to do that kind of stuff. He records at weird times. So I don't know. I would love to do a collab with Glock though. Oh my god, I would just blow my mind away. His collab that he did with Neebs was hilarious. Just I love Neebs. That's another one I love is Neebs. Neebs Gaming. They're funny. But yeah, give me with Glock. I'll forever be in your debt. I'll be forever in your debt. So the crossbow takes about a lot of practice. But once you get good with it, you won't want to use anything else. The crossbow is amazing. I find it easier to find it in the PC. You seem to find it really fast in the PC version. You can buy it at the trader for like 400 dukes. It seems to be harder to find on console, which I like. I'd rather it be harder to find. I wouldn't be discouraged to approach other YouTubers. Content is content, and the worst that can happen is they say no. Exactly. Yeah. And I have done a few collabs with other people. It usually just comes down to schedule. They're busy, I'm busy, it's hard. So it just comes down to schedule. But I would love to do a collab. I have a couple friends that don't really make content anymore, but they still play the games, and so they might jump onto some of my series here in the next next coming months and help out a little bit. Let me see. 7 Days to Die is amazing on PC. It's a whole different game, especially with mods. Yes, I've been wanting to do a Darkness Falls mod playthrough because Darkness Falls keeps the console version sort of intact. A lot the POIs are still there. The action skills are still there. A lot of the older zombies are still there in their designs. And I like that. I love action skills. I think them getting rid of action skills was one of the dumbest things they've ever done. And I'll say that. I think the new system where you can only go up to level 6 on everything, and they took away action skills, I think action skills is a rare thing in games. And so I just them taking it out just I don't know. So, and I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it easier for a larger group of audience to play it. They're trying to make it easier for everybody to play. They're trying to get a broader audience is what they're trying to do. Which, if you're a developer, that's what I would do too. So I don't blame them. Had a great time. Thanks for helping keeping me company. Thank you, Rufus. Thank you for coming by. Thank you. You made my night. Thanks for taking your Saturday night and spending it with me and my cat. She's asleep on the bed right behind me. You probably can't see her, but thank you. Big difference on PC. Big difference on PT. Shame it's a really good game. Yeah, and I've said this numerous times. The console and the PC game is two different games. And I think the console version is way harder. way, way harder. Um, just way harder. And Darkness Falls is harder just because it is like the console version. So, um, Lady Rufus. Oh, that's great. That's great. Mrs. Rufus. I don't even know where that even came from, but I just feel like I feel like you need to change your name now, Mr. Rufus. I mean, Mrs. Rufus. You need to change your name. So I've actually talked to Rufus a couple times about doing some collabs. He's got some content up. Um, Little throwback humor. Oh yeah, Rufus. If you guys have seen Rufus, he's probably one of my biggest commenters, and he's always throwing shade of some sort. So I think he can handle it. So I think he's good. All right, let's read another comment. Craig Calder said, just started playing since it came to Game Pass. I've learned a lot already from you. Keeping it up. Thank you for the sub. And I feel like a lot of people have come to this game with Game Pass. Game Pass came out. My views have they were, where's my hand at? Right here. So they were here. They were kind of going, and then they went up like that. So, and that was with Game Pass. The minute the game hit Game Pass, it went up. And a lot of people are just playing the game and then searching for tutorials. That's what it is. So, and I already had some tutorials up, so it helped me out a little bit. Rufus, please get to my filing cabinet. Oh, okay, I will get there, Adam. I'm looking at it right now. You are the next one. Okay, don't feel bad, Rufus. Okay, so Bad Wolf said, more ideas that can help me shortcut a few things. Going to be looking out for stuff like that now. Picked up a few easy ways to get to good loot too from Glock's videos. So when I finally get the nerve to face my first horde night, there's a slim chance I might make it. Hoping I'll only get a few Z's. Yeah. Adam Perkins. Filing cabinets give mechanical parts and usually find at least one in each building. Very true. I am the worst person in the world about taking filing cabinets apart. I miss them all the time. It's a good one to get mechanical parts from. So, yeah. Don't feel bad, Rufus. People think I'm a girl, too. Okay, yeah, that's loaded. Your name's Cindy. I've always been a console player on the Xbox for years, only tried the PC version a couple times. Do you think Fun Pimp will fix the game on console? Hey, Ghost, are you still playing console on Xbox? Are you still playing? And also, what's your time zone? Answer those for me if you don't mind. Do you think Fun Pimp will fix the game on console? That's a very loaded question. I don't know that they'll fix it. I think they're going to release a brand new game. It's going to come out. It's probably going to be 7 Days to Die Gold Edition. It's probably what it's going to be called. You're going to have to buy it. I don't think there's going to be anything. You're not going to be able to say, hey, I own the game. Can I get a discount? No, I don't think it. The only thing I can say is I think it'll come to Game Pass. I really do. It seems like Microsoft and the Fun Pimps have come to an agreement. Name the account after my late wife. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Cindy. Okay. Well, that explains it. I am sorry to hear that. My condolences with you. What's the one thing you want to see in console that PC has? UK fella, it's coming up to 3 a.m. Woo! 3 a.m. Pete, my name's Sue. How do you do? Now you're gonna die. Ain't nothing to fix. Everything is part of the game, and you gotta survive regardless. Where the hell was I? I gotta go back to these comments. Anyway, it will come to Game Pass. The Fun Pimps are working on a whole new game. There is a whole new game they're working on. And so I'm pretty sure they came into agreement with Microsoft to help with this new game. I think the new game they're going to release is going to come to Game Pass also. So I think that's kind of why they did this agreement with Microsoft. It probably gave them a little bit of an influx of cash, I'm guessing too. What's the one thing you want to see in the console that PC has? POIs. I want more POIs. The POIs in console are kind of drab and kind of So I'd like to see some new POIs. I'd like to see Trader Quest too. I'd like to see those. My name's Sue. I got that one. Ain't nothing to fix. Everything's part of the game, and you got to survive regardless. Yes, and it's. I view it as Xbox or console 7 days to die. That's how I view it. It's console 7 days to die. It's done. We're not getting more updates. It's just the game. It's just like if you went and bought Elder Scrolls Morrowind. You put it in, that's the game. You're not getting anything else. You get the Game of the Year edition. So it's just, that's how I view it. It's, you just, I still play on Xbox. It's 8 p.m. for me. It's 8 p.m. So you're in the US. You're an hour behind me. Okay, cool. I need to shoot me your gamer tag if you can. I don't know if you follow me on Twitter or not, or on Discord. But shoot me your gamer tag. Because I think we can do some collabs. I think so. I need that might work out pretty good. Is there a reason you say use leather instead of animal hide for the bellows? I find it easier to kill animals in the beginning. I say leather just because I feel like leather is easier to find, and you can craft leather from animal hide. So if you find a working set of tool or something, you can get a whole shit ton of leather quick right off the bat. That's the only reason I say to use leather. And if you happen to kill a deer and you got a couple pieces of animal hide, you can turn those into leather. That's the only reason I say to use leather. But if you're killing deer, then use that for the bellows. I mean, that's about the only reason I would say it. Please, more military places? Yes. Military POIs are the bomb. The Red Mesa. Oh, I love that POI. I love the Red Mesa. What I love getting the job there. You break in and get the main stash. Bring the zombies out, let them step on all the main landmines, and then restart the job. I don't make the hide into leather either. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you don't, you don't. It's just early game if you're trying to make the forge quick. Yeah. So, just took apart and fixed original Xbox One today. Hope he can play 7 Days to Die now. Dang. See, I still play on my original Xbox. I think might be a day one edition. Maybe, I don't know. It's an older Xbox, but I hope it doesn't go out on me. My lad got the game for me on Xbox for Christmas, and I can't play the game. Down, I'm sick, getting robbed by the crack. Oh, Christmas was when I subbed. You've been with me since Christmas? All right. That's what? 6 months? Dang. Thank you. Thank you for being around so long. I usually get bored of YouTube channels by then. It's 10 p.m. here on the East Coast. You're on the East Coast. Okay. Well, it's 9 p.m. here. I'm in the Midwest. I'm in the humidity and all that great stuff. I've never done a collab before, but I'm down to play. All right, cool. Well, shoot me your gamer tag somehow. My Discord, if you have Discord, I don't know what my Discord is. I haven't opened it in a while. You can find me on Twitter or Discord, or just comment your gamer tag on one of the channels, on one of my posts or something. I'll add you. Tip that some people might not know: if you find the book for scrap armor, it's a good thing to craft before you are able to get military armor. Yes. And yeah, it's a good thing. I always forget to make the scrap armor. I'm so bad about checking to see what the hell I'm wearing. I'll find something and put it on and then realize that I was wearing like a level 1 bandana or something like that, or level 1 something. So I'm really bad about checking that kind of stuff. You're in New Orleans, Scritty? Ooh. Go Saints. And Pelicans. Do you think you might do an always run series? I did one. It's called Feral. It lasted 2 episodes. So it's on there. I'd like to do another one. I spawned in the snow biome, so it sucked. Lumberjacks, running lumberjacks are basically spawn of Satan. But I do want to do another one. It was a lot of fun. I want to try it again. Crack a Book usually can get a lot of leather, or the diners. Yeah, the diners, also the theater. The upstairs of the theater, you can get a whole bunch of leather. I found schematics for iron armor, not scrap. How do I make it? Uh, you need iron. I think you need iron, leather, and duct tape. I think. Yeah, I don't know. I know you click on. I just click on the little armor or the clothing tab of the crafting menu at the very top. Click on that and type in iron or type in scrap. That's usually how I find it. I generally prefer leather armor because it gives you a little more. Doesn't hurt your stamina as bad. San Antonio. I got some friends in Texas. They live in the Woodlands. I think San Antonio's a little further west, I think. How do you feel about killing other players in game? I don't play multiplayer really, so the couple times I played multiplayer, I got killed pretty damn fast as I was trying to just find some plant fibers. So I would generally like to play as a helping each other out. Um, so I don't know. Um, that's how I'd like to play. I'd like to kind of like Neebs does, just all help each other out and do stupid shit together and stuff. Um, I need to watch that one. Sounds hilarious. Oh, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I did spawn really close to the trader, which was nice. And I wish it was Darkness Falls. I could just hide in the damn trader. But the trader kicks you out at what, 9:45 or something. Like, you put iron and clay in forge, make forged iron, and craft the iron armor in inventory. Okay, so you need forged iron. Okay. I'm a pacifist. I only kill the dead. I like that. I only kill the dead. I miss Garland, Texas a lot. I don't know what that is. Justin Brown's in the house. Thank you for stopping in. Craft iron armor in the workshop. I was in. I can't even read that. Something. Yeah, I can't read that. Skidder was somewhere in Texas. Hey, I did see the Eiffel, the Eiffel Tower in Paris, Texas, that has the cowboy hat on it. That was pretty cool. I got a picture of that somewhere. Okay, let's see. Kevin Beavish? I'm new. Been playing for about 2 weeks. Found out last night that gunpowder is least expensive crafting from the chem station. Yes. If you didn't know that, you can craft gunpowder from the chem station at a 1-to-1 ratio. If you don't use the chem station, it's like a 1-to-2 ratio. So yeah. So that great tip on that. Biggest question ever. Is there a mine detector? I keep blowing up. Yeah, you're the mine detector. I mean, you're it. I mean, whenever you step on it, it goes boom. Okay, here's the question for you guys. Can you take apart mines with the wrench? I'm too scared to try it. Somebody said you can, and I thought they were fucking with me. So can you take apart mines with the wrench? I only fight people who shoot first. For me, ethics don't end when you pick up a controller. Exactly, yeah. We got a gamer tag there. Anybody wants to add him? Just no mine detector. Just don't wander in the wasteland region. Mines don't spawn on roads. That's correct. Be careful. If you got a treasure or something in the wasteland, it's sometimes better just to avoid it. You can disable mines. I mean, yeah, you can shoot the mines. I've never disabled one with a wrench. I almost always shoot them to blow them up. I only take them apart when I get blown up. Me too. I can't stay out. I got to know what's there. Yes. I blew myself up on my own. I blew myself up my own cake tin yesterday. Completely forgot it was there. Never tried to mess with mine. I just shoot them. Yeah, exactly. Eternal Rewind said, here's a tip. Don't fall into the canyon where that road breaks in between the road because it's a pain in the ass to get out with a mini bike. I actually think I've seen you do that once and get out. Okay, so there is an episode. It's called The Canyon of Doom. It was an Alpha 19. Maybe 18. Maybe it was Alpha 18. It was in my Rando Man series. If you don't know what Rando Man is I created this kind of random item generator that you use that you get to start with 5 random items. It was kind of fun. I might do it again one day. I don't know. But I rode my bicycle into the giant canyon that's in Navezgane in the desert. And I went all the way down. And it was a Horde every night series. So I fell all the way down to the bottom of the canyon and I have a Horde that's about ready to start. So I had to basically find a place to fight the Horde. It was day 9, so it was a decent sized Horde. So good episode. That's what he's referring to. I also showed that clip in one of my console update videos, I believe. So that's probably what he priced. Let's see what else we got. Tell you what, I'm gonna go over here. No, you can't. Only blow up with arrows, guns, or explosives. So you can't take mines apart. Pete, that's why I don't make mines. I killed myself as well. That's why I don't want to make mines either. I don't want to make mines. Let's see. Anyone else play Navezgane on Xbox and the bridges collapse? Yes, they do collapse. I think they collapsed in my Sheriff series. So that does suck. That will happen. I don't know. I think it's just a bug. When you ride over it with the mini bike or you walk over it, they collapse. It sucks because you got to repair them if you come back over the mini bike. 5 minutes after earning nearly immortal, I went into the wasteland and died into a mine. Oh, I remember a clip you showed about that. You went down the canyon. Yes, I went down the canyon. I had to build supports in the middle of the river to keep them up. I think I've done that before too. The one good thing, if you need iron, when those bridges collapse, the iron will be in the river. So go down there and harvest all that iron. Eric had another comment. I wish I had seen this before I destroyed that chem station with a stone axe thinking I could bring it home. Yeah. So if you didn't know what he's talking about, is if you beat down the chem stations, the forges, and the workbenches to almost nothing, and then you wrench them apart with the wrench, you can take them with you. So if you bring them back to your house or whatever you want to do with them. So yeah, the bridges fall out. Colonel FZ said, I've been playing 7 Days to Die on PS4 and I'm enjoying your vids since they help me learn new things. Makes it easier for me. Smiley face. Thank you, sir. Patrick Foster said, how do you get the light settings to be brighter when you're playing in a dark area, or is that even possible? Great question. I'll answer that in just a second. I'll make sure. Anyone on Xbox have server issues every day? My game crashes every couple hours. I heard they're shut down the servers on Xbox. I don't know if that's true or not. But okay, so light settings. If you didn't know this, go into the main menu of the game. And it can't be in the menu when you're playing a game. It has to be when you first start the game. And it has to be in the main menu. So you go to video and you turn up your gamma. That helps out a lot. I play with a mining helmet because I make content. So I like it to be well lit. I don't like making dark videos. So you can also throw a mining helmet on too if that helps. So yeah. So let's go through a couple more. I'm probably going to wrap this up here in just a minute. We've been on for a little while now. Let's do a couple more. Is there a benefit? Eric Sinclair said, is there a benefit of making a leather bellows or a hide bellows? There is no benefit at all, except if you have a multitude of leather, then it's easier to make the leather bellows, really. I think we kind of covered that already. Have you had it take your stash? No, I don't think I've lost all my stuff yet. What is your go-to method for safes? I always leave them until I have quality Joe skill, then use a sledgehammer breaking and entering skill. Yeah, I tend to, if all I have is a stone axe, I will break out the blocks around it and make it fall, and then just get the backpack. Because I don't play with, I generally don't play with relooting turned on. So, or I just try to get an iron pickaxe or a steel pickaxe. Or if I happen to find a gun safe, I'll just sit there all night and bang on it with a stone axe, and I'll use my night for that, I'll do that sometimes. I don't lose any gameplay, just the stash, food, and guns. Well, that sucks. Lose your workbench and forge. Only thing I've ever had is the invisible zombies. That's the only thing I've ever had. Is that. I know you play high gamma mining helmet most of the time, but would you consider a dark spooky playthrough? Probably not, just because I don't like making dark videos for you guys. I hate watching dark videos. I hate it. I will turn a video off immediately if it's dark. So probably not. So I don't know. That's a good question. Don't see myself doing that probably. I play with reloot. Now, if I get into like day 50 and I've looted every single POI, then yeah, I'll turn it on. But I don't know. I like to keep venturing and exploring and stuff. And I don't feel like people want to see me reloot a POI. You can wrench forges also and cement mixers if you find them and take them back to your base. Yes, forges and cement mixers, you can wrench those. Has anybody found a cement mixer anywhere? Somebody said in a cave. You can find one in a cave. So, in Nava's game. So, I've never really found one. Let me see. Patrick Foster. Yes, I created a random generation map, single player, and for some reason I'm not able to find the trader. Although I think I found him once and it doesn't show up on the compass unless the icon is really small. I'm guessing he probably didn't complete all the quests to unlock the trader. You got to complete all the quests to unlock the trader. Okay, somebody said in a comment that if you, let's say you unlock the trader, but don't go to the trader and you just wander around the map. Whenever you get close to a new trader that you haven't discovered, it will show up on the map because you haven't discovered the first trader. I don't think that's true. Does anybody have any merit to that? I don't think that's true. I don't know. For a dark playthrough, you would have to control the vision distance so it's bright around you for like 5 to 10 feet, then it's dark further out. Okay. I like that. I could dig that. I like that. Okay. I would do that. I would make that. That would be spooky. Just want to stop and let you know I'm loving your content. Watch your videos on and off all day. Keep up the awesome work. Thank you, Justin. I really appreciate that. The mere fact that one person enjoys my content, let alone a few of you, is just amazing, and it still amazes me. So thank you so much for those kind of words. Big Frank's here. Hey, Big Frank, how are you? There's a door to the cave. Okay. Got a crack in the door, I guess. It's a cave across from the school. I know you call the big zombie Mo. What other pet names? Oh, well, in PC, there's the one with the long, shaggy hair. I call him Harry because he looks like Harry from Dumb and Dumber. I believe Glock calls him Kenny. I call him Harry because he looks like Harry from... And then the guy in the suit looks like Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber. So I call him Lloyd. What else? I'm trying to think. I know there's Irene. I don't really call her Irene. She doesn't look like an Irene. Um, what else in the console do I call the zombies? Uh, I call the lumberjacks used car salesmen because that's what they act like. They just will not leave you the hell alone. What else? I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's about it, really. I need to come up with some more names for the zombies. I need to. I'm trying to think on PC. I know I call that one Harry. I thought I called one Bob. I could have swore. I thought I used to call one Bob, but I don't know. It's true, just as long as you don't trigger the quest completion. Okay, so it is true. So if you don't go to the trader, it'll show you the other traders as long as you're moving around the back. Healing from a broken ankle. Ugh. That hurts. I'm sorry, man. I have broken many a bone, so I feel your pain, man. The putrid girl is Emily. I'm trying to remember which one the putrid girl. Emily. Let me see here. Let's go through one more comment here. And I got to end this because it's getting pretty late. Please, can you do some tips on easy base builds and tricks and traps to help us kill zombies and dogs? I saw some video. A guy had a white picket fix trick where he hops back and forth and kills zombies. I do the hatch door trick. I'm not sure I've ever seen the white picket fence. Need help crafting augers and chainsaws. Any tips will be helpful. I don't think I've ever crafted the auger or the chainsaw, so I guess I need to make a tutorial on that. I've had a lot of people ask me that. Decayed Mom is Arlene. I call your Mo, I call him Edgar because he looks like Edgar from... I like that. I like Edgar. Okay, I dig that. At your house, we call Mo... At our house, we call Mo Charlie after our family friend that looks like Mo. Charlie, okay. Future girl has the ponytail and the dress. Okay, yeah, she is a future girl. Frank, nothing more 7 days a day than broken bones. True. Gotta get a splint. First time seeing your face cam, but watch one of your videos. Till next time, have a good night. Thank you. Thank you. I would do a face cam in my videos, but a lot of my video, when I record, is me just kind of staring at the screen. I figured nobody wants to see that. Crafting auger, chainsaw, you need the books, read the parts, and then just assemble an inventory. Okay. Does the Xbox version have quest at the trader? I've never went to the trader. No, it has no quests. No quests at all. The trader is literally buying and selling. That's all it's for. I really wish they would add quest. I really, really wish they would add quest. All right, guys. I think I'm going to jump off here. Any parting words? Any words of wisdom? I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. Thank you so much for making this a great stream. You guys have been amazing. I'm glad this wasn't me just talking to myself the whole night. You guys have been amazing, and I really, really, really appreciate it. I'm going to try to do more of these just hanging out with you guys streams. I really enjoy it. You guys have been great. More content to come. Like I said, I'm going to keep doing the sheriff series. I'm working on the police officer series. I will probably do another feral series, and I'm working on some more tutorials. I got a lot of requests to do these tutorials, so I'll keep. Don't do drugs. Yes, unless your doctor gives them to you. Yes, like on the way out. I really do not try to ask for subs or likes. I don't like it when you watch a video and like the first 5 seconds is them throwing these subs and likes at you and like my video, sub. You guys know how to work YouTube. If you want to like or sub my video or my channel, you guys will do it. I do appreciate the likes. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate the dislikes. It means I did something wrong. So yeah. I really really appreciate it, and if you guys do want to sub, go ahead. What is Pete laughing at? Good to meet you, bud. Good night. Had by all. Yeah. Thanks, Spartan. Looking forward to the next vid. Good night. Thank you. All right, guys. Thank you. Be safe this weekend. Kill some zombies and all that great stuff. So